Yeah.
Breaking down songs.
There's a reaction video, UFC 284.
Yeah.
Fucking recap.
Right on.
Yeah.
Like, what? Nah, I didn't.
Some of the YouTube.
Thing on? Wait, I streamed it. Nah.
Yeah, some of the YouTubes. No, it's really got.
Oh, YouTube? Okay, yeah. No, I didn't forget it. I mean,
just pay-per-view fights and go from there type shit. First fight was whatever. I didn't even know who do is. For sure, the Volkanovski one, the one.
All right, here, your spelling's better than me. Go for it.
Right? Yeah, what?
Your idea. Makhachev. Islam Makhachev's toughest fight to date was against a featherweight. This featherweight, arguably the featherweight GOAT. After that performance, man, like who wasn't it? How can you not be impressed with Alexander after that fight? Like everybody counted about 95% of people were counting fucking Volk out on that fight.
Most definitely,
And
man.
he-
Even though Volk didn't take it, bro, he won a lot of people over with that one.
For sure.
And he
that
showed
one was
Islam
good.
too. Islam was like he was worried than a motherfucker type shit.
Right? And I think maybe the weight cut came into play. Maybe Islam gassed a little.
Just the whole thing. I think this is the
little
whole.
tired in the fifth. Honestly.
Just his whole endurance. He wasn't able to do what he's able to do on the other opponents and shit.
Yeah.
Just taking him down, making him worried, got out of it, scrambled and shit, but still punishing him and talking shit
Yeah.
to him.
What I think it is because you feel a strong ass dude on you
Yeah.
and you go into panic mode sometimes.
Right.
And I think a lot of the guys were panicking, and Volk shows that, you know, like if you can't stay calm and there, you know, he was talking shit to him when he had his back at one point in one of those rounds. So it's like to like not be in panic mode means a lot. And we all know in grappling, shit like that, you panic, you're going to use more energy, you're going to get more tired, easier to slip in that choke and tap right away, whatever, because like you're in a fish out of water type shit. But it's the whole aura of like, say, Mike Tyson, when he came in the ring, he already had motherfuckers defeated. You know what I mean? He's the same thing with Islam. Like they get a hold of you, it's over type shit, you know?
Like I was saying, when
And
Holyfield,
Volk proved that shit ain't necessarily the truth.
They start acting out of character and then they start biting ears and shit. You know what I mean? Now,
No, yeah.
He was like, he was
Some
like,
adversity, yeah.
What the fuck? This ain't working. Got out of his shit, got back up and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hands on his chin, was still all the way around. So it showed kind of like know that like fuck, I'm about to get beat. He had that doubt in his head.
Yeah,
Once you
exactly.
Put doubt, and then that's it in a fight. Fighting is what 80% fucking physical or mental, and another percent
Yeah.
just your skills and shit. So that kind of showed him, and it gave Volkanovski that courage to like, hey, dog, I'm about to win this motherfucking shit. That fool could have won another round. Eh?
No, the fight, he could have went 3 more rounds, but the fight was close, like where it really came down to the first 2 rounds, how you score them, because both guys hurt each other in both those rounds. So it's like, it kind of like, what do you, like the first part of the round, like I was saying, there should be more 10-10 rounds, like I was saying earlier, because like first part of the round, it might be all fucking Volk, and then also Islam at the end of the round, they both rocked each other, and at the end of the round, like he's big brother in him, even though he was actually had his back against a cage, not too much damage done, you know, but at the same time, it's like, why is that has to automatically go to the takedown a little extra, you know, when they both got rocked, you know?
Instead of the first round being a filling out round, like you're saying and shit, it's got to be, let me grab my points up. This is going to be the round that counts. So it's a win like football. It's a win by inches type shit. You know, by feet, by inches. Same thing with...
Yeah, but I think it's a lot of his strategy and also just personality. Like, you got a Michael Chandler who goes balls to the wall no matter how long he's fighting.
Balls to the wall, but
No, but I'm saying there's some guys who come out first, they come out guns blazing, and there's guys who come out like more calculated and let's fill it out. So if you got 2 guys that are kind of like hesitant to fill out, that's kind of like a lot of way it's going to go. Whoever does a little extra,
you gotta get the same takedown. If not, you gotta at least put hands on them to get them where you got that mental advantage of winning that round. You gotta think of winning the round than winning the fight that round. You know.
This Choker Tabs in-depth analysis to UFC 284 with Rob Resendez and Ben Hernandez.
My mediocre position on this.
What do you think? Like, how were you impressed with Volk?
Super impressed. I mean, everybody was impressed, obviously. It was a really close fight. A lot of people right now are saying it was a robbery and they thought Volk won. I was looking online on Instagram and shit. It was close. I don't know. I thought Islam probably took it, but
there was.
It could have also went either way because the first round was really close. You know,
Yeah, first 2.
I think with the takedowns, Islam got it just by putting him on the ground, making him do that kind of thing and shit.
It might have been the little extra point, you know, because they both rocked each other, both fights. I mean, both rounds. I mean, first 2 rounds. They both had their moments. So maybe it was a little extra to get that. Like, I got the takedown. I could see Islam winning because I thought he was up 3-1 going into the 5th, you know. But also, the way Volk finished so strong, that's almost like, fuck. If you don't want to give 10-10s, well, what about a 10-8 or when he almost finished him? Well, I don't think Islam was that hurt, as we saw on the replay. He didn't get hit as clean as we thought, but he still got dropped. He got taken down. That's his world where no one takes Islam down. No one wants to even go anywhere near no one wants to look at the ground or against him. All of a sudden, they get the take out on him. The smaller guy. Like all the small guys around the world, 5'8" and under, are like fucking doing, they're running around fucking butt naked right now, just happy as fuck,
You don't
like.
get points for that though,
Huh?
You don't get points for that though. Like, Volk took him down. That's got to count for something. You know what I mean? Or,
What do you mean?
well, you get points for the takedown, but not for.
Well, we don't know though because the way the criteria is damage now. Damage trumps all. So there's not a point system where you can say, well, that takedown cost this many points.
Yeah.
This fucking did it.
Just the
This
actual
punch that or this. It's a 10-9 point system. So none of that shit actually matters. Like, what are you adding up points? Like, we're tallying shit up. Oh, he did this good thing. He did that good thing. There's not a definite like criteria for that. So we don't know. It's what they're saying is damage trumps all right now. And like you're saying, like whose face. Look at their faces at the end of the fight. Like that is damage.
It's a championship.
So it's like
Championship fight. You got to take that belt.
But Volk did. I thought Volk did everything he could, though. Honestly, when you think about it,
if you leave it in the judge's hands, you don't know what the fuck. You got to take that fuck.
Like I said, Volk could have went a few more rounds.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
You need to decisively finish
that
it.
shit.
I mean, that's like the unsaid rule. You know what I'm saying?
That's
But
what it is, though. Why?
not really though, because if you're going 10-9, then it is what it is. Like like the GSP and
you're 10-9.
Johnny Hendricks shit. Like that first round, yeah, GSP was fucked up. But if you actually look at the fifth round, GSP took down Johnny Hendricks and went after it when Johnny Hendricks kind of coasted in that fifth round. When if he had went for it like he was doing the rest of those rounds, he would have fucking won that fight easily. So then it comes to he gave away that last round, so now it's 2-2. Now that it comes to the first round, who won that round?
Well, then
and it was close as fuck. So it's like that round,
That's your 10-9 round though. But we're talking to the judges. What they give it on this one?
One was 49-46.
40 and something.
The other
crazy.
two are 48-47. 48-47, I agree with.
But you're leaving into the judges' hands that it could be they're thinking crazy shit type shit. That's your judging skill. That's all I mean. But to win this motherfucker, if he ain't doing it by knockout, then the points got to be. I got 3 takedowns this one time. I stumbled him. I got that round. It's got to be a definitive win of that round.
There should be, like I'm saying, they should have to explain their scorecards even. Like who do you think won? Whatever. Like what do you think?
Yeah, dude.
Even especially the close fights.
On 49-46, dude. But I had it 48-47 all the way around.
But
either way, I can see 48-47 either way, even Islam, because like I said, those 2 rounds you could give him that extra point for the takedown if you're thinking, like this, whatever. So I think Islam could have 3-2, but there's an argument there that it was Volk 3-2.
Just you saying the argument that gives it to as far as you winning the bout, you know what I mean? Like so that.
But that just goes back to
in the middle, dog. You kind of. I'm just gonna go ahead and give it to the champ because you know what I mean, type shit. You know what I mean?
But I still think that means we need a more definitive scoring system.
yeah.
Where we know there's no doubt. Like every single thing stands for a fucking point. Advancing forward, going back, fucking whatever the fuck it is.
Based off of a different criteria is what you're saying.
Every single thing is some type of point system where we're talking hundreds of thousands of points that add up to, some shit that this is the percentages that we came up with of every single stat, dude. They can do that now. You know what I'm saying? We got cameras. Everyone has a camera. Everyone in the audience has a camera.
Yeah.
They know what owns this shit. There's nothing that they could say. Still be the same rules, sanction, all that shit. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? We go one more round.
Oh, they would do it.
And they do it. And then
that's what happens. Like you said, the sanction shit.
Would give you what you were thinking and your choice. You know what I'm saying? It kind of opened it up to now one more round, he would have got it. He would have got this. I mean, if he had a little bit more time or vice versa. Now we can see him that one more round and then give us more information for that fight type thing, right?
See, what I think too, I want to get you guys' opinion on this. Like, what do you think of open scoring? You know what I'm saying? Like,
they need that, I think.
What's open scoring?
Like, would the fighters know what the score is after every round? You know what I'm saying? So they know what's up. So like you're saying, one more round. Okay, well, if the fighters already know what it is going into that last round, you don't need that because it's going down to, we already know what we need to do. Like, we're down 2 rounds, fuck, all right? We don't win this round, whatever, emphatically, or get a finish, we lost this fight.
The judges that are scoring the fight give them the information so they know exactly.
No, it's just fucking public information. Like, we know. We don't know, but, we should know.
Like, you're saying it wasn't a 3-9 round?
No, I'm saying we should know. I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know how.
That's what I'm saying.
How they scored it 4 rounds.
We can't go off your information.
There's other sports. Every sport actually has open scoring. I mean,
Yeah, but what
football, basketball, it's not like you don't know the score until you fucking finish the game.
Your coach telling me, hey, you're losing this round. You're losing this round. And you're really not losing the round. You know what I mean? It's going off your coach's word. Well, I'm saying the open scoring would be, hey, at the end of the day, the judges that are scoring, the officials go card.
They're scoring live. They're scoring live, yeah.
Openly, but not because your coach could tell you that, hey, bro, what I seen out of my eyes, you're losing this fight. Come on, you got to get up. You got to get off the corner. Don't, you know what I mean? Do this. Go for more takedowns. That's a different scoring than the actual official scoring. But
how many fights we think a guy is losing and then he's actually winning because of a fucked up decision? Like, he would know that at least if he knew the score. Like, all right, well, fuck, I am losing. Well, no matter what his corner is telling him, this is black and white now. This is 10-9, 10-9. Oh, fuck, I'm down 2-0. No matter what they're saying, oh, you're doing good, keep doing what you're doing. And, you know, you got to fucking...
Whose card would that be, though?
The judge's card. No, the judge's card.
The officials there.
Yeah, okay. Like they got to fucking punch a fucking number at the end of the round.
I can see that.
Or a little punch a button. What? Blue, red. Make it simple. You know what I'm saying?
It has to be out
blue,
the
red.
officials round.
And then they kind of know, like, what's going on. I mean...
Be up for assumption and shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I think you're winning. I mean, like, we were way off than what the actual scorecard was.
See,
shit, you know?
The argument is, like, people think, okay, that would mean people will coast if they know they're winning, they're up 4-0, whatever. But that's when you bring in pride rules, like the yellow cards, like where they're stalling, like, so you'll get fucking penalized. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think. That's what they should do. Open scoring, and then also, like, say, like, if there is stalling, like, because, like, say, if you're up fucking 4-0, dominating this dude, of course, in the fifth round, you might try to coast.
Too much stalling in here.
You know?
There's not too much stalling there.
To get away from that. Or the third round, 3-rounders more.
They're kind of on. It's much because the 50,000 G's for the best fight of the night kind of gets them to want to scrap and shit. There's probably stalling, but it's most of the judges like, what the fuck were they? Like said, George St. Pierre fight where he's all this lumped up and fucking still whining me. Like, then the judges are kind of like, what the fuck fight were you watching? There's been a lot of those where the official judging cards have been way the fuck off type shit, you know?
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. But I don't think they're stalling. But like you said, the open card, because they know where they stand at.
Yeah. We think about the rest of the card. We had Yair and fucking Josh Emmett and Yair, which I mean, obviously it did deliver. Like we thought it was gonna be like a war, but like we were saying earlier, there's no way that's going to the scorecard. These guys are just both devastating power, you know, electric type shit. Like everything they throw is with, you know, precision and power, bad intentions.
That one shot that you see on the screen. Looking just for that one shot type shit. Homie was kind of everywhere. Boom. He was connecting, though.
But the thing is, like, Emmett's that type of dude where that's all he needs is that one shot, like, where he has put people to sleep like that. Like, no one knocks out Michael Johnson. Emmett, like, almost killed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, like literally, like he almost caught a case on that one. You know what I mean? Because that was so brutal. You know, like.
That one, that is something else. You can't just be like the Dan Henderson, the one right hand punch. That's all. I just got
no. Of course not. Of course not. That fool's a fucking wrestler, dude. He comes from alpha male. He's rounded as fuck too himself. You know what I mean? He did wrestle. He took him down. He took damage when he took him down. Cause that's what I'm saying. I think Yair's ground game, obviously they show because he got a finish, is a little underestimated because he is like unpredictable even on the ground. Like he's unpredictable on the feet and he's unpredictable on the ground because he'll go for submissions out of anywhere. He'll throw strikes. He got sharp elbows. I mean, he's not just laying there, you know, waiting to get stood up.
Just not getting ground and pound and get stuck there. Breathing out.
Yeah, I hate that, dude. Like just
all the moves he could go from the fucking ground, go for that shit.
That's what brings me back to Volkanovski. Like, well, Islam had his back and threatening his choke and in the body triangle, and Volkanovski's talking shit to him. Like, I don't know what he's saying. This is what Dagestani's best, or you know, like whatever the fuck he's saying.
That shows a bunch right there.
That shows that like he wasn't. Like I said, like moving forward to the rest of the lightweight division, who has to face Islam in the future. Like they're not like going to be as much as afraid of the boogeyman, you know, like a Dustin Poirier. If Dustin Poirier could keep that fight standing, and that's Dustin Poirier landing those shots instead of Volkanovski, that's a knockout, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
Dustin Poirier's rounded as fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's got hands. He ain't standing in the pocket with Poirier.
Good
you know,
one area, he's just rounded.
Mostly, yeah.
You know, his hands are good. His ground, everything. I mean, he's not the best in striking, but he's just rounded as fuck. You know what I mean?
That's one guy who I want to see get back in action, man. Dustin Poirier. Who do you guys see for him next? Who's a good fight?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, Benil.
Who's in this division?
I think they say Benil is fighting Oliveira next. I think I've seen that.
For it. Nothing's confirmed yet.
Okay. Since Poirier is kind of in limbo, I think he might be looking for a money fight.
Oliveira happened already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happened.
But I seen Poirier was talking shit to Nate Diaz again too, saying something like
That's
"stop
money
lying,
fight,
bitch"
bro.
or something.
They jabbing
They
at
should
each other.
box, but
That
they
one's
never
funny.
let that happen.
Yeah, I
That's
think
entertaining.
Yeah, that's a money fight. I didn't really like because Nate. For me, I'm all about the Diaz boys.
But Poirier might be about the money now. You know what I mean? He got his hot sauce shit. You know.
Caliber of fighting is just different now. Nate Diaz is just.
Think about Poirier's run. Think about Poirier's run and payday terms even. 2 Conor fights, a Khabib fight. You know what I mean? And then the Oliveira when he was at his highest point fight. Like and Chandler fight, who's a draw, like all pay-per-views. That fool's fucking cashing right now, and he's got fucking hot sauce that everyone's plugging. You know, it's like,
hot sauce.
yeah, dude,
Man, that boy's living life.
he's balling, dude.
That's
But
good for him,
he stays
man.
grounded.
Bless up.
No, he does.
Because he's rounded. He's rounded. Like,
Yeah. He's always been a real one type attitude. You know what I'm saying? For sure, always. You know, and he's got good hands. You know what I mean? Like I said, like I think he looks at this fight thinking like, hey, I want to get in there with this fool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he definitely
You
know, Islam.
Islam.
Yeah. I don't think he's that scary. Like Khabib's scary, dude, but fools are running from Khabib. You know what I'm saying? Like you seen guys literally like get me the fuck out of here running type shit, like looking for a tag team partner. And you know,
It's like everything.
this guy's not as like ferocious as like a Khabib, you know?
Once you kind of figure that shit out,
No, never. Fuck no.
it's like everything. Like Sambo was
He dominated everybody, dude.
Sambo now. Back then it was the fucking.
I still think wrestling kind of trumps all a little
like
bit.
the Randy Couture, they grind you against the fucking cage
High enough
type
level,
shit.
yeah.
There was the Muay Thai era. There was the fucking just the old tap out fucking
gas
Venice
tank,
Beach
let
just
you
ground
wrestle
and pound
before.
era 89. Like
Yeah.
the Bruce Strain.
Huh?
Everything kind of
gas
catch
tank
up with the
holds
stuff
up
with
to
it.
wrestle
They'll figure it
before.
out with the Khabib type
Yeah.
shit. Especially like after this fight, it's like without them actually having to go and train. Cause it was just that like fuck once they get him to the ground, that fucking old triangle on the feet, kind of lock him up type shit. And Khabib would doing shit. That shit's wild.
Yeah. That was a fucking crazy ass. The last two, the Comays lived up to what it you know, that because everyone kind of knew the card was light. You know what I mean? All it was some Australian fucking Uber drivers, whatever, you know? Yeah. But, you know,
Undercard performed too, though.
they actually showed out, you know what I'm saying? Because the crowd was electric, dude. Like, how could you not show out when you got motherfuckers just screaming at your shit no matter what happens? You know what I'm saying? Like, fucking Volkanovski smile, they were fucking going nuts. You know what I mean? So it was crazy, dude. Like, imagine fighting in front of some shit like that.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, fighters feed off that shit because it just gives you that shit. Maybe Islam, I think it was a bad weight cut, honestly, for him.
Looked like it took a toll on him, honestly.
Yeah, because he looked a little flatter than usual. I mean,
Especially later in the fight, for sure.
yeah. Volk could have went 2-3 more rounds easily.
For sure. He looked unsatisfied, dude. At the end
Yeah, dude, I'm very unsatisfied. Yeah, that type shit. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, man, I don't know. That's like I could see the rematch in the future if Islam stays champ now. This actually like it does show Islam's good, obviously, but he did at the end of the day, like not to put a fucking handicap on it. You know, this is a lower guy coming up to him. It's not like he's fighting a fucking Poirier or Michael Chandler even, or like I want to see him at Beneil Dariush. I think that's a matchup that makes sense now.
Yeah.
8-fight win streak for Beneil.
Yeah, there's a few grapplers in that division that could match up good against Islam, honestly.
Yeah.
Michael Chandler, I think he's still a little better on the feet, too. He might catch Islam. Islam got hurt against Volk a few times.
I was thinking the same thing, actually, because the way he jumps in with his right hand,
Michael Chandler,
if he would, and it would be a little different because it's a little more power than obviously a lot more power than fucking, Volk, coming from a lighter weight, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, we've seen what that'd be. That's like instant meme shit, maybe. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, would Michael Chandler? He needs it's really more about a mindset, dude. Like the fight. Obviously, he knows what to do. I won't say he don't have the fight IQ because I think he does. He's been competing his whole life, wrestling, fighting. But it's like it's more about what you're gonna do once that fucking cage door, closes. Yeah. So it's like you're gonna just throw all that shit out the window and just, That's where he puts himself in danger. He could have easily, like you said earlier, 4-2.
Yeah, the game plan goes out the fucking window once you get hit in your jaw.
Was gonna punch in the face.
He knows the other person
Yeah.
hurt, and he's not even
Yeah.
sticking to his own game plan.
Crazy. What you guys think? Do you guys hear about fucking Anthony Pettis gonna fight Roy Jones Jr.?
I did hear about that, man.
Yeah.
I did hear about that.
What do you think about that?
I think the age gap is kind of fucked up, but it's good for them, man. I mean, I'm not against people making money.
That's the
Right.
money fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still got Jones on. I still got Mayweather just because it's
No, Pettis and Jones.
Jones.
Roy Jones Jr. and Anthony Pettis
Oh, my bad. I'm out of it. Roy Jones Jr.
and Anthony Pettis.
Oh, Roy Jones Jr. didn't look too crazy.
Against Tyson, huh? That's like what you're saying.
I was thinking Mayweather, my bad. Oh, that one, I don't know. Just like the gap on the, like you said, the age and shit.
Anthony Pettis hits hard as fuck.
Yeah,
too.
I mean, like.
He did. He slept Wonder Boy, but
I think it's gonna be the same kind of like the fucking who fought last time was Anderson Silva
and Jake Paul.
Not
What
Jake
weight were
Paul,
they
no,
fighting
The
at?
other one,
Who?
was it
Roy Jones and Anthony Pettis. What weight were they?
No
being at?
idea.
was it who fought?
Roy
And then
fought
he looked
pretty
fucking
heavy.
dumb as
Yeah.
fuck and shit.
Maybe like
It was a
180,
boxer, older boxer.
180s.
Oh, Holyfield
Oh, was it
and
Holyfield?
Vitor.
Oh, Vitor, Holyfield and Vitor. That shit
Yeah.
was like, bro, you let your grandpa get in here in the ring, like. You're a fucking
Yeah,
legend.
that
my
what
boy.
sucks because Holyfield is a legendary fighter. We've
what
seen
I'm
him in so
saying,
many
like,
fucking wars.
That's my grandpa. I'm not letting.
I do think it was a short stoppage though, because he wasn't hurt, you know. But still, he was just overwhelmed. Vitor's always dangerous in the first
That's
fucking
what I'm
round.
saying,
So
dog,
come
but
on,
Wasn't
that
trending
age
good,
is
though.
too.
he
that
wasn't
fool's
looking
like
good.
fucking-
Yeah,
Trending good.
yeah,
fucking
nah, for
60,
sure.
Fucking Belford's 40 or something, you know, like that's
Is
it's like
Holyfield 60 now?
or something back then.
I mean,
he was old.
Mid
That's-
50s, upper
and then they
50s.
stopped it so quick. It was like it's more braid. Now all I remember is that fight type shit. I don't remember all your glory days, you know. It's like,
Nah, I still remember all that
I
shit.
mean, you remember,
guess-
but what's more recent? That little like, why'd you go out like that, dog?
Yeah,
Just for what-
I just feel like he shouldn't have done
what
it.
kind of money? Like,
Obviously,
man, it's-
but-
I don't know. I wouldn't have done it at that point. So with
Like in their prime, like
Jones and
you
this
know,
one,
it
I
wouldn't
see
be the
same
same.
thing, 'cause,
You think so?
yeah, but Pettis is still fucking, he's still young.
But he's not. He's a Taekwondo guy though. He's not so much a boxer. I mean,
That Stephen Wonderboy Thompson KO though, man.
No, I know,
He has
yeah.
knockout power in those hands, man.
he does. He does.
And he's about to dance around. Jones is gonna get tired.
But like even like as bad as Roy Jones looked against Tyson, like I was saying with Benji, like we were talking about yesterday, I think, or the day before. Like I still seen some flashes of like some nice shit from Roy Jones, like that little flat, that
against
little
who, though?
the check left hook. No, against Mike Tyson, like the chef leg hook that he was catching him on the way in. Like I could see like if they were both in their prime,
I
like
can see Pettis and Mike.
I could see him being able to catch Tyson coming in. You know,
Tyson got a little something.
Of course, bro.
the skills are still there. You know what I
of
mean?
course, after so many years, you never lose it.
Yeah,
he's
those
still got
skills
that.
are still there. But is the chin still there? That's the question.
Very
You
true.
know.
Very true.
Yeah.
A lot going up against him for
Yeah.
that kind of money. If I was Jones, I'd get a better fight than Pettis. Something that's gonna pay a little bit more.
Well, back in the day, he was supposed to fight Anderson Silva. That would have been nice. Back when they were both in the
Jones got
kind of.
name. That fool got fucking rap videos on him. I'd go
yeah.
like a Jake Paul, or something
Yeah.
that's gonna like.
I mean, honestly, he was.
Shield. I'm gonna go out on my shield with a good payday.
When he was at his best, he was known
Yeah,
as
word up,
the
man.
best, dude. Like Roy Jones Jr. was the best. He was the Michael Jordan times 10 of boxing in his time.
At round 3,
Literally.
that's my guy.
Like
But it takes-
literally everyone was like, because I watched his whole career. You know what I'm saying? I know like literally like that motherfucker was Michael. He was LeBron James, whatever the fuck, times 10. You know what I mean? Like he was unbeatable type shit until he did get touched. You know then.
He's the fucking hands by
Yeah.
hands by down.
Because
by his
their
waist.
styles make fights, you know what I mean? Like that's why I always said I always get arguing with homie was like all on Roy Jones back then, and I like Roy Jones too. But I was like a straight fucking jab, a nice fucking punch. That's a straight punch, a hard ass, you know,
Or what Jones
is gonna catch his ass because he wasn't a jabber type dude. He would jump in with left hooks, you know. So he was really unorthodox a lot, you know. His speed, you know, attributes, you know, he had those type shit,
He was the Bobby
power.
Green. He was the Bobby Green.
Basically, yeah,
Shit.
exactly. Yeah, so it's like
But
I
he's fast.
always said
It's
like
fast
what
and you don't know where those punches are coming from.
like
From
like
the
even
waist.
with Vernon
Instead of
Ford,
being here, you kind of see you get off from here to whoop, whoop, like you said, jumping into the hooks and shit.
like when Vernon Forrest said like against Shane Mosley, like what beats speed is a good ass stiff jab. That'll beat speed because that'll throw off that timing, you know. So it's like that's kind of I felt like what happened with him. You know, like Tarver throws those nice 1-2s straight down the pipe, has power, southpaw, caught his ass clean. You know, like. And he fought him before, and he rocked him in that first fight. He rocked his ass like where Roy Jones was. He got rocked like late in the fight, like 9th, 10th round. Roy Jones still got away with the decision. You know, it was a close fight. Roy Jones was dominating kind of, but he still got caught clean. And after that, it was kind of like that's when Antonio Tarver had that confidence. Like I know I could touch this fool in second round. That's when he went up to the mic. Got any excuses tonight, Roy? You know, like. Any excuses? You know, then he just came and just slapped him, dude. You know what I mean? Like slept like a goat. You know what I mean? Like that fool's like kind of a goat. You know what I mean?
Doing nowadays?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
governor or some shit.
yeah,
Political, right?
that was already in the head. You know what I mean? Like just
Like he still had it. He was quick, back out and shit, in and out. Like see someone challenge is it fucking
Oh yeah. Pacquiao was beast.
Yeah, that's the more better because the other fools are their weather like Roy Jones.
Like any.
I fuck around my fight, fucking Roy Jones.
Like
and shit.
Pacquiao had that style, like because like Mexican fighters, they always have that typical type. Marco Antonio Barrera or fucking Chavez Jr. They have that where they stay in the pocket type shit. Warriors, those type of fighters did not fare well with Pacquiao because of his speed and his power. And because he was a little weird with his shit. He almost looked like a TIE fighter coming in there all like dipping and and then he would just come in with some blazing ass speed. Like that's how he kind of dropped Marquez when they fought the first round. He dropped him like 2-3 times, and then like. It's just the flash knockdowns, though, just the speed. Speed's power, but just fucking like, damn, you don't see that shit coming, because he's good with that feint shit, too, like just do, almost lulls you to sleep, and then here comes a fucking hammer behind it.
Yeah. Pacquiao Marquez, man, they had some wars, dude.
Yeah.
Hey, that last one, dude, fuck, I felt bad for Pacquiao on that one. That shit was fucked up.
He knocked him dead.
Yeah.
That shit was like sad.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody's seen it coming either. That shit was crazy, dude.
No, but if you look at the history of their matchup, like actually Marquez won more rounds than Pacquiao in that rival. But the thing was the knockdowns. Like I say, if Marquez would have been able to stay on his feet in those fights, he wins every fight. Because he outboxed Pacquiao pretty much. Like even in the first fight, you're already down fucking 10-6.
Yeah.
You got dropped 3 times. You're down fucking 3-4 rounds. He won more rounds in that fight even than Pacquiao did, but because they went the distance. But he lost because of the fucking knockdowns. Second fight, same
Marquez
shit.
The one drinking his piss back in the old fights.
Yeah, he was doing that actually. Yeah,
crazy.
But he had some sick ass skill, man. He had that right hand.
And shit. If we drink his
Yeah,
own piss.
he was a fucking intelligent, like he's a sick ass fighter, dude.
Still got the last laugh and fucking.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, because he almost had Pacquiao's number. Other than if he could have stayed on his feet, like he had a good counter with that right hand. Like what I mean, like he always would catch Pacquiao, but it was just he was already down on the scorecards because you got dropped. You get dropped. That's automatically a 10-8 round. So what I mean, you already fucking lost that round. No matter what you do.
Is coming back?
But yeah, I don't know, dude. Nick Diaz.
No, I think he's done.
Hey, dude, you guys down to do like a triathlon?
No, and they said on the that card you guys were talking about.
There's Kamzat working out. Who's next for Kamzat, dude? Like, cause that guy, nobody wants to fight Kamzat, so he's at.
I heard that there was a verbal agreement between him and Whitaker.
That fight literally does not make sense though when you think about it because he's not in the middleweight picture and Whitaker's like right there.
But in a way,
other than name value,
in a way, he's a relevant ass name. He'll sell
for sure,
tickets,
yeah.
And if he wants to propel himself right in the title picture, who else to fight?
Oh, that's a perfect name.
Yeah, it makes sense.
For Kamzat, for sure, it makes sense. But I'm saying for Whitaker, that's unnecessary. That's almost like a Gilbert Burns style risk. Like I'm right here, I'm next in line for the title, even though he already lost to Adesanya, but he's still right there, kind of. What if Adesanya wins? Are they gonna have a rematch, a rubber match? I mean,
you could say that, but also he could take all the hype with him. He could derail the hype train.
Oh yeah, if he beats Kamzat, dude, he's superstar.
Yeah,
he's fucking way the fuck up here now. I mean,
exactly.
Yeah,
That's their golden boy right now.
Yeah, for sure. Like he's even like he was trying to get out the middleweight. At Alex Pajea too. It's like, dude, come on, like really, you haven't even fought at middleweight one time and shit or something. Calling out. He's just trying to stay relevant. That's all it is. Throwing your name in the hat, They
didn't have like fights, like super fights too. So fights they got to make.
That's what tonight was. You know what I'm saying?
She just want to see. Even if it's 2 different weight classes, this is what we want to see, dog. Wherever it lands type shit.
Well, get rid of the weight class. No.
Yeah, see, this I'm saying, not to something crazy, but some shit the fans just want to fucking see. And this is the fight you got to fucking take type shit. It's Dana's rules at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Look at with fucking Chandler. He put him at the top of the fucking thing. McGregor, same thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Coming in, like, say, with the fucking...
They kind of built their own brand, too, though, just the way, like, Connor, like, so charismatic on the
No, but
mic.
he was able to do what he wants to do in those
Oh, shit, you're turned off.
Cameras, battery. Yeah, but he can do what he McGregor could do what he wanted to do back then. Like I said, when Aldo didn't get no rematch or nothing, just to the next one. And most fights you see that are like that close, especially a champion and get knocked off that long, you'd get an instant rematch type shit. Eh?
Yeah.
On to the next one.
For who, mean Adesanya? Or
for
Aldo McGregor.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That instance,
For
yeah.
sure, dude. If anyone deserved a fucking rematch, he was 10 years undefeated.
Exactly. Yeah.
Dana makes the rules.
That was McGregor was in his head big time. That had to be, because that wasn't even kind of uncharacteristic of Aldo, other than the flying knee with Swanson.
Yeah.
You know, it was kind of little.
But
The
that
thing that
happened.
was fucked up about that is that it's just the result of their matchup is hard to promote a rematch, you know?
That's true too.
But anyone who's above not getting a knockout, you know, it's kind of like it's not like he just beat his ass the whole rounds. It was boom, first round. Oh shit, got touched. Now let's run it back.
It does suck though.
Let's make sure, and then never not to run it back. You know, I'd want to see that.
Like 13 seconds.
Let's just see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's one of the.
I think that should have been on Aldo to like seize his mic opportunity, like after a stoppage or some shit. Because I know he had plenty of fights after that. He had dubs.
He's not like Melky like McGregor.
It's almost 9 times out of 10 Auto beats him though.
But that's
It's
the
like,
game
fuck.
nowadays, though. You know, these fools have to seize their opportunity
At least
by using their
7,
mouth.
whatever.
He is calling out fights. You're taking all my money. I ain't calling out your own fights. Was getting fights now and shit. He had to call your own fights instead of just being the.
You're taking what we. I want your ass, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, I mean that was a wise move, but
Fucking Nate Diaz, huh? That shit was epic.
This is what it's gonna be. This is what you're gonna fight. This is what people want to see.
Hey, dude, I remember watching that fight at my fucking grandma's house.
Which one?
Dude.
Which fight?
Diaz McGregor, dude.
The first one?
Diaz McGregor, the first one. Yeah, yeah. When he fucking touched him up, Connor got wobbled. The next thing you know, he fucking
Choked
ended
his
up on
ass
top
out.
and choked his ass out, dude.
He ran through him like butter on the ground.
Hey, not surprised, huh?
But ran to him like butter though, like literally, that was so high level. Like the way like he immediately had his back and neck and done. Like just like fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't like he had to work for it like Islam does, inch his way up. No, immediately, and you got his back, his neck, he's done. You know, like
McGregor was in motherfucker's head.
he had a good energy.
He's-
That was one person who was shit talk proof.
Yeah, he won the fight before he even stepped in the ring. At the press conference, he won the fight just by.
That's how he beat Eddie Alvarez, dude. Honestly, you think about it. How did he beat Eddie Alvarez, dude? Eddie Alvarez had way more skills than McGregor. He had wrestling, a warrior, like we were talking about earlier. Him and Michael Chandler's fucking 5-round wars, but McGregor is such in his fucking head. You know, as soon as he got touched, it's like fuck, dude. He broke, dude. You know what I mean? Like it's like damn.
That's his natural, but your mental, like it's like fighting.
He could have leg kicked the fuck out of him like he did Pettis when he fought him or whoever. You know, like.
Oh fuck! If you fool touches me or more, you're gonna pull your punches. It's not gonna be more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not gonna have that much confidence coming into there, and that's what McGregor would do. And shit.
But also, like, he had almost the Mayweather effect. Like, Mayweather talks so much shit that get people pissed, and they're headhunting on his ass.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, that's his world. You ain't gonna headhunt him. You know, they got to hit the body. But I'm saying, like, they want, like, I'm gonna punch this fool in his fucking face type shit, and it takes you off your own game. And he's sitting there throwing his 10 punches around, but landing all of them, you know, and fucking, you know.
Leaves you really susceptible to the counter punch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
like,
it's Diaz and Costa or what? Is that what you're saying here?
what the fuck? That's what they're saying?
The fuck?
So I paused it right there.
McGregor, Chandler, they're talking
Coming up 289.
Nick Diaz, not Nate, and Paulo Costa. Because
This
Costa
has to
was
be
trying to get
something
out the UFC
fan-made.
too.
Yeah, that was 10 days ago. We would have heard about some shit.
Yeah. I'm like Diaz and Costa, bro. I'm like, I don't think Diaz would sign off on that one, dude. Like, I'm not trying to call him a bitch or nothing, but I'm like, that makes no sense right now, you know?
Maybe though, I could see him matching up okay with him because Nick Diaz, he like when he was Strikeforce champ, that was like at 183, I think, or when he fought Frank Shamrock. He was a little heavier, I think, because I don't know. He looked a little fabby though, dude. Like when he fought,
Costa's 183
That's
and
a
both
big
of his
boy.
legs.
he's huge though, dude.
Motherfucker's
That's a
big,
big
fool.
boy.
He's fucking huge though.
Gladiator right
Big.
there. That's a
Yeah, that's
gladiator.
both his legs, bro.
Yeah.
That's a gladiator right there. I would not want to come back and fight
Yeah,
him.
that
after I've been
motherfucker's for sure walking
sitting on the
around like
sidelines.
230, 220 something, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Vouch prayer is, and he definitely.
don't give me him with just coming out of the fucking out of retirement and shit.
How about Alex
And is
Pereira?
Nick Diaz even still on the roster?
Pereira, hey, how about that death stare that he was giving Jamal Hill? After
Yeah,
fucking up his boy?
dude.
Nah, I know you seen that.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Man.
He sized him up big time right there. Like, damn. Like, he looked at him just kind of up and down, like, all right. Yeah. And he was looking down on him, though. And that's a middleweight to a light heavyweight.
Yeah.
That just shows, like, that fool's fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, because Pereira cuts like 40 pounds to get to like 185.
Oversized 180.
So I think he would actually be more dangerous at 205 because you know how easy was able to rock him in the end of the first round? Okay, what if he's at 205 and hydrated? He might not have got rocked at that little shit. He might have, I mean, he did catch him kind of, he didn't see that punch coming. So either way, maybe he would have. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't drop though. I mean, he came back
That one
and he
was a
won the
close-ass
next
fight, though,
He
dude.
came back and won the next round. So
Yeah, Izzy could have took him out in that first round, dude. Give it 10, even 15 more seconds, dude. He would have been out.
Is
Yeah.
he too,
That was a
man?
good one.
He's become like a Usman and like who's the other?
Edwards.
The other one, the black dude, they didn't really give too much. He was on top for a little bit.
Woodley.
Like they got to do something, and now he's kind of getting stagnant, right? He's like, you're not hearing about something.
But he still kind of made his name.
He still kind of made his name.
Enough.
Just not to the superstardom of like some of the other fighters that, the John Joneses, like.
Yeah, he was right there on the cusp of it.
Yeah.
Like if he had got the 205 champ. Yeah. If he had got the 205 title against Jan, that would have put him right there. You know.
Got to kind of still stay relevant.
This guy, just like his fucking nemesis, his ultimate fucking kryptonite, though, is Alex Pereira, because this guy literally beat him in kickboxing twice, knocked him out. He was like literally that guy you got in the fucking back who knows all your darkest, He knows all your darkest fucking secrets.
The boogeyman.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, fuck, like you can talk all your shit you want, but you got some motherfucker back here like, oh yeah, motherfucker? You know, like, what about that time you know, or whatever the fuck it is in life even, you know, like just, but yeah, he has that on him, like, all right. But he also has, like you said, that fucking death stare where just a serious ass fucking, like I said, the whole archery shit, like that translates, dude, just like darts, whatever. It's like all hand-eye coordination. You got that accuracy and you look at him, he don't waste, he's not the fastest fucking dude. You know, he's accurate.
You know when a motherfucker's gonna catch you with your fade, like, you know, the fools that are out there, you give him that look like, all right, like, oh.
And he's fucking huge. He's just as tall as Izzy.
It's gonna be a fight.
Looks a little taller next to him, honestly.
Yeah, he's just, or taller actually, and thicker. You know, Izzy can beat him though. I think so, like, because he showed that he can, but I don't think it was like he was dominating like people thought. He was ahead, but there was an element of danger like throughout the fight that. You kind of knew, like, if this dude catches it with a clean ass left, it might be over. You know, like,
for sure.
You know, I think so. Is he skill wise? Maybe. You know.
Yeah, he was chopping those legs up all fight too.
That's the thing, and he checks everything. That's what was crazy to me. He was checking literally fucking everything. Like everything Izzy threw, he checked. It was like fuck. Like
I heard after the fact too that Izzy said that his leg was compromised too the whole fight. So he's just a champ, dude. He's not gonna show it, but
yeah, exactly.
That took a factor, dude. It's just
that shows his game face.
Like, what are these guys gonna do to alternate their game plan for the next time out? You know,
that's the thing. Do you think Izzy's gonna wrestle him next time, or was he gonna try to do that?
I think so, dude. He's a striker. I don't think he's gonna turn into a wrestler in one camp. You know, I doubt it, but I think he's gonna show the threat a little bit more. But who knows, dude? Who knows? I feel like he's gonna take an alternate striking route.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, because I don't think that guy's gonna be that easy to take down either. People think trying with Glover and thinking that okay, because it's kind of like the same situation with Izzy. Of course, he's trying to avoid takedowns the whole fucking time so he keep it standing. Yeah. So Pereira's kind of like just Izzy, basically the same strategy. Motherfuckers are trying to take him down, so he has to try to avoid that and keep it standing. I mean, he's kind of in the same boat. You know, a lot of people doubted Izzy, and he was still able to beat all these Marvin Vettori guys and fucking Whitaker and all that, and Brunson. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And make it look easy. So why does that mean this guy can't just, you know, he's kind of have the same style. They have the same background. They're both fucking world-class kickboxers. Yeah. You know, so, I mean, it's possible. You know what I mean? Like, I think they're underestimating Pereira a little bit, you know. I think
Pereira takes him down again in the next fight, honestly.
Yeah.
The only real showcase of wrestling we got in the first match was Pereira taking his ass down. You know, Adesanya took him down, but it was like off-balance trip shit. You remember that?
Yeah.
The only real, like, shot that was taken was from Pereira, and he drove his ass across the cage and got the takedown.
Yeah.
So I can see that happening again.
Yeah. And that was just
time in the game to evolve. You know, who knows what happens. Exactly. And with Glover, dude, they do help each other out. They complement each other a lot.
Yeah, you're going with a heavier dude who's better everywhere too, as far as just a fucking grappler, good boxer, good striker himself. Super rounded, basically. Even though I think Glover had a bad game plan this last fight, you know what I mean? I felt like he should have went, like he was going for takedowns too much in the open mat, you know what I'm saying? Instead of more against the cage, drawing people and trying to drag Hill down. You know what I mean? Like, especially the longer Hill, you know, he was a lot longer. You're going to dive like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Glover's not a power double guy who's going to fucking shoot from distance and take you down. He's not that type of wrestler. So it's like, why would you do that so early to give Hill that advantage kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like it was just kind of a bad game plan a little bit, you know? Like, he should have been a little bit more just stay in the pocket. That fool's tough as fuck, though, huh? Yeah, like how many head kicks? Like,
looking at his face after, dude. Yeah, and all those head kicks, bro. He didn't even fold after him. Yeah, he's a tough motherfucker, man. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him.
Yeah.
Crazy, Nick. I was looking at the
Oh, Nick did.
wants to fight Alessandro.
He'll get fucking destroyed, dude.
I was looking up next fight. I was like, this was wild.
I think he's just kind of living in the past a little. Like at one point, he was one of the best welterweights in the world. You know,
There
like
was no GSP.
Because who did he put away? Oh, he put away Anderson
yeah,
Silva.
for sure.
Okay, I
You
just
know.
put away this motherfucker too then, yeah.
Yeah, just the other day. Tell me why, man. I was watching Diaz versus Condit the other day too.
That was that was an epic fight there.
I think he won that shit. I think he won that
I
shit.
mean, I give it to
my
Condit,
boy.
but it was close.
Nate Diaz,
It could have went either way.
Nick Diaz took punishment, The Robbie Lawler, but he'd come out on top sometimes too. He didn't think those little fucking pitter patter hits would fucking do any damage, and this fool would get that ass, after just rounds and rounds of it built up.
But what it is they're doing the pitter pat shit, and they put it a little bit more when it's like it's like 60, 60, all of a sudden 80. Then fucking and you know what I mean. Like they're changing speeds, they're throwing change ups here and there,
and constant.
just constantly touching you,
Constant,
so you're constantly can't breathe and you can't get away from it.
Just boom.
Just constantly touching you up with something, and that's what it is, like fuck, it's smothering in a different way than like a Khabib. Khabib will be all over you, smothering you. They're smothering you with just like you
Is this
can't
the
get away
fight
from
he
that
laid
shit.
down in? Is it when he fought Anderson Silva? When he laid down in the middle of the ring?
Yeah, that was
Yeah. He had to be high as fuck in that, man.
Bro, what are you doing?
He had to be high as fuck
You
though.
gotta be winning the
right?
fight to do shit like that.
I think he did test dirty after that fight, but
Yeah, that was his last fight.
Well,
After they gave him like that decade ban or however.
But the guys
fuck
that he
long
has
it was.
beat though, it's like
for weed.
I'm saying the guys that he has beat
some
though, the Robbie
bullshit.
Lawlers and shit. That's like I'm impressive for his.
I said he has a resume. You know what I'm saying? He was a beast at that time. Like there was one point where he was right there, dude. Like
Brother too.
him
on
and
his
GSP
way-
type
on his
shit.
way,
You know?
only got a few more fights left in him.
Yeah.
I say Nate Diaz probably got like maybe 4 more fights in him.
Nate Diaz.
Nate.
Yeah.
As far as maybe 2 money fights and then 2 of his outgoing.
That's what I say. Like PFL could actually, if they try to capitalize on it, like. But the one thing I was gonna say, like, a lot of people think, oh, he needs Jake Paul. Oh, go after that Jake Paul fight. I honestly,
Jake Paul?
no, Nate Diaz. But in my eyes, I think Jake Paul.
Nate Diaz already tired out.
No, but I think Jake Paul needs Nate Diaz because if you look at the pay-per-view buys and all that and sales, like Jake Paul didn't sell that many pay-per-views his last couple fights. Nate Diaz is a fucking guaranteed money fucking fight. So it's like I think it's the other way around. I don't think Nate Diaz needs Jake Paul necessarily.
He's definitely the A side in that fight.
He's the A side in that equation in my eyes because Jake Paul, like he ain't sounding like him. You know
Nate
what I
Diaz
mean?
retired.
No, he left the UFC, so he's testing the
His contract.
the
But
market.
like a boss
boxing
too.
shit.
That shit was hard.
Like fuck
That
you,
shit was
UFC.
fucking hard.
Like
yeah.
that poster right there, almost
Yeah.
like fuck you, Dana.
Yeah, let's see. Hey, that shit is poster worthy, dog.
He
You should
slapped
get that
Dana.
shit, throw
He-
it right up in here.
Yeah, he slapped Dana. Like,
The Stockton slap. Nate Diaz, he looked good right there.
yeah. I mean, he has the potential. He was a
Yeah.
beast, dude. Like for sure. These guys.
He was all on top. Now,
Potential was there. The desire
yeah. Now
really wasn't
I think
there.
once you're not on top though, you gotta start looking for your out because you don't want to be that motherfucker just try to come back for the same fight and just gets beat up, gets fucked up.
If I'm Nate Diaz, I would fight like a Jake Paul or whatever in a super fight just because of the buzz, and maybe then go back and fight Conor for like a super fight the third time, or sign a 1-fight deal with the UFC.
McGregor, how you think
A
he's
1-fight fucking deal, and then that's it. No, he is coming back. He's
coming back?
fighting.
How you think he's coming back?
I don't
Far as
know.
like-
That's
That is a good one. That one's up in the air, man.
He's bigger now. He's not as hungry.
yeah. Michael Chandler versus Conor on Tough. What do you guys think? That's gonna be fucking fun, right? That's must see TV, I would think.
That one's gonna be entertaining.
He's a
I feel
snake in the
Chandler's
grass.
gonna be on his thinnest thread, trying to be composed.
Like
with
what?
Connor, man.
I
I,
think
I don't know. Connor has
Chandler-
that trait of getting out of you.
Yeah, I think Chandler takes him.
No, but the thing is, Chandler, like he, like you're saying, he tries to say that Mr. Composed, fucking, like almost in a suit type dude, like say the right
white-collar
thing.
guy. Yeah.
But I do think Connor, if there is a way to get under his skin, he will. He's gonna talk about.
Oh yeah.
You think? Do you think Connor will talk about his black kids that he adopted? I mean,
Who's that? Chandler?
Chandler. Do you think Connor would bring that up?
Nah.
That wouldn't be smart.
Maybe
Snake in the
Connor.
grass.
It wouldn't be smart. It wouldn't be smart.
Ah,
It wouldn't
Not
be
for
smart.
his own
Not
brand.
in this
Yeah.
If he wants to get fucked up then and there, yeah, I think so.
not in this BML.
I think so.
This
Yeah.
BML movement.
But
of
to
time
get under
now.
his skin, to maybe get in his head, he might say some shit.
I
Who
think
knows,
that-
dude?
I think he get
Look
more-
what he did with fucking Khabib, dude. You know what I'm saying?
But
Talk
that
about
was
his
out of
dad. Talk about some shit.
That was out of
Like,
country.
Yeah, yeah.
He hit him with a low
Now you're
motherfucking blow,
offending the
dude.
whole race with the BML movement and all that bullshit. You know, like
Yeah, you're right,
With the
you're
black
right.
to touch on that, that's a little different one thing.
That's a slippery slope right there,
that's
dog.
it right now. You know what I mean? You're not winning no points
In this
with that.
country, he's from Ireland, though.
But I'm saying for Ireland,
You're right. He doesn't live here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but from Ireland, country and shit for the same.
For us, but he's over there.
Where's he train at? He's training still here.
No, he's over there. He's in this fucking, SGV gym.
Who?
Connor.
Greg, I still see him here though.
He's
Like
still
on
in
the
the same
boats and
gym.
shit all right here.
Okay. SGV.
But UFC's American made, you know, type.
No,
shit.
for sure. It wouldn't be the politically
I don't
correct
see
thing to
him.
do.
They must like, hey,
But
fucking,
look what he was talking about fucking Dustin Poirier's wife and shit. You know what I mean? Like in the cage.
Yeah,
Like
you're right.
motherfucker has a broken foot and he's still talking shit about his wife. Like, you know, like
that's one
your
per-
wife was in my
That's a
DMs.
crazy Irish
You know,
bastard,
like,
man. Hey, think you, man. That's a crazy
That's
Irish
one
bastard
per-
right there.
That's one
he's sitting on his
person.
ass,
You
has
know?
a leg broken.
Snapped in half. And
Damn.
Hey,
Your
baby,
wife
you want to
is
take
in
a
the
picture?
DMs.
You know, like, it's like, fuck,
Ask your
dude.
wife.
Yeah.
I was yellow in my DMs.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what the
I
fuck?
forgot
Right
that-
after the heat of battle, you know that shit was pure as fuck too. You know,
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
I forgot that fool bust his leg all up like that.
Fuck.
That's what I'm saying. I
that
don't
was
think anything
funny.
is like. I think that fool thinks he's above everything anyway.
Oh, for
so
sure. Like I said,
he's gonna
whatever
say
money,
whatever the
dude.
fuck
He
he
was already
wants.
a cocky
Whatever the
mother-
fuck I want to say. You know, like
He was already a cocky motherfucker, and with the money and all that shit, gave him that much more cockiness. But he's not as hungry as though.
That's the thing, yeah.
His last couple of fights have been like, he didn't when he was. Now he ain't even fought since. Who knows what the fuck.
yeah. But at the same time, he had a tough matchup with Poirier. Poirier's a good fighter for him. Like
Regardless, though, you know, he didn't put too much. Poirier kind of, I wouldn't say ran through him, but put tips on him. You know,
the last fight, yeah.
put tips.
He was on his way to
And if he
winning.
didn't break his, even if he didn't break
sure.
his leg, he
It
still,
wasn't looking good.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
Connor fades. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
can't see him
saying.
coming back from that.
After the
He's winning
second
decision.
round or whatever, and that's all in all his fights. Connor always after the second, third round, you know.
And he fucking wears his shit like a cheap suit. When he's tired,
Yeah.
like everybody in the arena knows Connor's fucking tired. Oh fuck, like flailing around. That's
And then
something
look how
bad.
big he is now, and then
No poker
He's
face.
way
You know what I'm
bigger
saying?
now. Fucking
Like,
shoulders
That
on his body.
motherfucker looking like the mountain now,
Yeah,
dog. That
dog.
fool's huge as
Who?
fuck.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
Connor,
Connor?
dog.
Oh,
Have you
dude,
seen
yeah.
that picture with him?
he look
and
like
fucking-
Popeye now,
like
dude.
a baby light heavyweight now, you know. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. It's like
He looks like the Liver King now.
to come back.
Yeah, he looks like something that the Liver King shitted out, dog. For real. Fuck.
Now to come back with all that weight against him, I don't see him fucking.
Yeah.
Like Chandler, if Chandler does what he needs to do, he should win.
But hey, that last statement right there, dude, I should put that up on the wall because, like, if Chandler would do what he should do, he'd be 4-2,
Chandler
you know,
needs-
instead of fucking 2-4.
If he does what he's supposed to do, he should win that fight. But it's
You know
just
what I'm
because
saying?
that fool always fucking
He could have beat anybody.
blows his load and shit. He's like a little. He's like a little
Yeah.
teenager ready to
After
fuck.
seeing
Blows
that,
load too
Chandler,
quick.
with his wrestling alone, if I have a wrestling heavy camp, he could take down Islam easily.
Yeah.
If Volk took down Islam,
Yeah.
there's no way in hell Chandler could not take him down, dude. Like that fool's so fucking explosive. Like even if it takes everything he fucking has, his whole gas tank, he's taking that motherfucker down. You know, like
It's only the first.
you know what I'm saying?
round,
Picking him up
I
and
think
slamming
he has
his
the
ass.
capabilities to do it. It's just the decision making.
Exactly.
The decision making. It's gonna come down to that.
Yeah. The fight IQ, decision making, but decision making, like, because it's your choice. What do you want to do now?
Yeah.
You know, like it was his choice. Yeah, and his cardio, but it was his choice. Like when he caught Poirier, all of a sudden he goes for the kill immediately. Poirier wasn't that hurt. Next thing you know, he blows his fucking wad, and Poirier takes over. You know, it's like the same shit, dude.
He
Like,
does it in most of the fights. I've
yeah, dude.
been cheering for that fool. I was like, damn, this was explosive. Pit bull.
Everything you want in a fighter.
Yeah, and then the first round I was like, what the fuck am I watching? And then fucking done. Gets tapped out, gets fucking whatever, you know? It's like,
There's Yair. Yeah, that was a good fight with Yair. Yair, he looked good.
so Masvidal, what's that one for? Fight for you?
Well, that
Getting down against Gilbert Burns.
Burns coming
Yeah,
Burns and
Burns.
shit.
I don't know when they're fighting. When is that
Oh,
one coming up? You know, Benji?
Not too sure, but it's soon for sure. It's definitely soon.
Yeah, it has to be within the next like 3.
Yeah, it's either. I think it's
months,
April
you
actually.
know?
Like,
I think it's
damn.
April. The
Okay.
April card.
After the
Are you
John
still-
Jones fight, right?
Yeah.
Are you still fighting, dog?
And
You
after
still know how to
Usman.
fight? What the fuck, dog? Like, damn.
Yeah, but April though, like
I
April
know he
9th
made
or some
himself
shit. I
some
wanna
money,
say.
man. So it's like that's the thing too with these
That
guys. It's
money,
like
dog.
like once they start reeling in the money, like how is the motivation still there?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not questioning their motivation or anything, but I'm just saying like as a peasant, dude, it's like when I start making money, dude, it's like how am I gonna be motivated to fucking work hard? You know?
Yeah. Everybody has their different goals too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like some
True.
dudes want to be the best, like Islam and Volk, both these guys tonight. Both those guys want to be the best. This was a pound for pound, 1 against 2. You know, and this is what Islam. This is my dream. You know, because you know this is what he wanted. You know what I mean? So like different like does fucking all the fighters have that goal? Probably not. You know what I mean? They probably kind of know realistically where they're at. You know, like I'm never gonna be this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, so I think it just depends on that. You know, like what's your goals? What do you want to do? You know what I mean? How far do you want to take this shit? How hard do you want to work for this? You know, these guys are workhorse. Like Alexander, like he was in those bad positions. You know that Islam usually drowns people in. You know what I mean? And he was able to get up or survive those positions, talk shit to him or whatever, and come back looking like he go 2-3 more rounds. So that just shows the amount of work he put into this. You know what I'm saying? Like this, who else is going to put in that work? You know what I'm saying? Like against Islam, whoever else he just fucking destroys and runs through.
Yeah, we're learning that fight too, though. I think if they ran it back, then shit, I might favor Volk a little bit or lean towards him in that rematch. Yeah, he definitely have more to learn in that fight. I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, because there was a definitive speed advantage, like where when he did let go, he was able to catch Islam and hurt him actually. There was a few times where, you know, Islam did drop to a knee or try to go for a takedown, almost desperation shit. You know,
what I fucked with about the fight was Volk. He was making him fight his fight. Like every twitch, every reaction, every feint, he was making him react. He was making him think, and he was fucking him up and throwing him off. You know, it isn't like he could just blast through him and do what he wanted to do, or just fucking crack him like how he did with Oliveira. You know, homeboy, he was elusive. He was slipping. He was showing him looks. He was keeping them in his head. You know,
apart from the grappling, it was really Volk's fucking dictating the pace. It was his fight, right? I mean, apart from the grappling, he got caught a couple times though. But
and really,
grappling did dictate the fight. It dictated the outcome of it.
Pushing him back. He seemed like he said it was on the back pedal. Islam was on the back pedal and shit.
Yeah, you don't see that. Nah, fuck no. Especially a little guy. That's what I'm saying. Like Corey Feldman, all these little guys, Gary, whoever, they're fucking doing backflips. Like fuck yeah, like you know this little guy, I can do it. You know, I am somebody. You know that shit. Like, no, but seriously though, we all know little guys. They don't matter. They'll fuck you up. You know.
Yeah, they were coming at you and shit. That's what I'm saying. One more round would have been a whole different story. You know.
Yeah, that does suck.
Both ways. It could have been for Islam or him.
Yeah, Islam. It's not like Islam got wiped out either.
I'm saying for both ways. Now
it's just so that's what's it's just more impressive because Islam has been so dominant. You know, like this.
Yep.
Yeah, Mazel
So like we were saying earlier, man, like now that Islam beat him, who's next? You know, who's a good
Like I said, I think Beneil Dariush. I mean, I think
after seeing that too, I have more faith in fucking Dustin in that match.
Dustin even.
Dustin too.
Because could be, dude. He's not just gonna straight up run through him like that on the ground. I don't think.
He's gonna be up in your face. He got the heavier hands and shit.
Yeah.
He's definitely better on the feet.
And he's more all around too.
Power in both his hands.
Yeah, because Dustin always, you could bet on that motherfucker to stay consistent.
Yeah.
He's a consistent fucking fighter.
He's dangerous. He's always dangerous.
I didn't like him just because how he was coming, but I was like, damn, he's not the fastest, but his comes in strikes.
But he's
slick though.
Strong.
But he also throws combos too.
But he's grounded though. He's good on the ground, the standing up, just fucking.
He rolls with the punches, defenses.
He's a good rounded fighter type shit. You know what I'm saying? He got heart, you know what I mean? He himself and shit. He got a little bit of everything in there. He's not good at just one thing. He's just a collective.
He's rounded. No, he's good. Yeah.
So really good, I give it to him. And then from coming back from defeat, losing, coming back and still winning the shit. You know what I mean? So that too, you know, and just win.
Yeah. He could challenge him for sure. Like I said, if I'm him,
grab him up how to go to battle. Like Poirier, let me get you. Let me get
you. Yeah. You know he's gonna bring that shit.
He's gonna come.
He's got that dog in him for sure. You know.
100%.
Yeah.
Done after this.
He still got that dog in himself too. Like honestly, like him and Burns, like that's an intriguing matchup because like on paper, of course, and the way Burns has been looking, like fuck, he's gonna wipe him out. But Masvidal has some good hands, you know what I'm saying?
Masvidal
like,
got good hands,
and he's not easy to take down either. Like Burns ain't gonna be able to take him down. He's not a wrestler like that. Other than Usman and Kobe, like no one's taking down fucking Masvidal like that.
And keeping him down.
You know what I'm saying? So, and keeping him down.
I think Burns does it. I think he gets it done.
I think
he should.
I think he gets it done.
The way he ran through Magny though was pretty fucking impressive.
I think Burns gets it done too.
It's only a
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying though. Like Magny, he's an active ass motherfucker. Like I can't think of anybody in this.
He's a big motherfucker and strong, dude.
Exactly, dude. I'm like, I don't know where George's motivations are. I don't know, like, you know, he hasn't had a fight. You know, that ring rust comes into the question.
He's got court cases, court bills.
Yeah, you know,
so, you know he wants to get paid. You know what I'm saying, to pay these fuckers. He's got lawyers and shit with Kobe's ass.
Also got good hands. He's got that good body.
Yeah. Oh, for sure, yeah.
Good body kick where he comes in.
Yeah.
Slaps
What
that
was it,
body kick,
50-44,
comes up,
50-45?
Yeah, mixing it in with the hands as
Mixing
well
it
too,
with the
covering
hands
it.
good, yeah.
Yeah.
He's got that good inside body kick and shit. You know,
No, he's quick, man. He's slick as fuck.
Throws it, but I don't think he has enough for Burns. The
Just in the
overall,
grappling aspect.
yeah, the overall type shit.
Definitely in the grappling, but because Burns, like, he's not the typical jiu-jitsu guy either, like, because he is explosive and strong as fuck too. So it's like that's the one thing. Like a lot of guys, like you got Ryan Hall, he's fucking Ibanari rolling, trying to get at his feet and shit. Like Burns ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's trying to still light your ass up and then maybe go for it.
Still like a wrestling match.
All Masvidal's living out that fucking.
He's not
explosive.
stupid with the jiu-jitsu. You
Exactly,
know? He
yeah.
won't give submission over position, you know?
Yeah.
And he's world class with that being said.
He is,
dude.
yeah. He's got 4-time world
crazy.
champion type shit. Yeah.
Next level.
Yeah, man. All that shit under his belt, I can't go against him, dude. You know, it's hard going
Can't
against
bet
him.
on that guy, or
But the
against that
chin, like if it's toe to toe in the fucking phone booth type shit, like who has a better chin other than when he fought
He can
Usman?
crack him. Crack him.
Masvidal has that good ass chin.
He could crack him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, he hasn't really been finished before that.
Before that fight.
Like as far
I
as
just saying, I don't think his
knockout,
hunger and his heart's not into where it used to be at.
Might not
he got paid. You know what I'm saying? He's paid as fuck. After that Ben Askren fight, that shit, you know, he fucking launched his ass to the
He
moon.
already had a
with
fight by now.
with Askren's head. You know, like just
Yeah.
Masvidal would have been fighting by now again already. If he was still hungry for the fight, he could have got some fights. Too.
yeah, Askren kind
Yeah,
of wins
fought
that
even
fight
lower
probably
people, you know,
8
just
times
hold it
out of
down
10.
Burns, you know?
Trying to
Or
hold
9.
up for one fucking match or whatever type shit. Same
Yeah.
thing Nate Diaz did at towards the end of the show.
I was telling you that, but you weren't before, huh? When you started researching. Yeah. That's why I was excited about him getting to UFC.
Look at the way Kobe did him.
He ain't got nothing on Usman. Don't even.
Askren's doing him even
That's
worse.
not even.
Getting him out of
No
it.
more type shit.
Yeah, dude.
Right? What do you think? With Usman and Masvidal?
Probably right
Usman
now.
Masvidal, man.
Huh?
I think
Right
that's
now, even
two
if they ran it back, honestly.
two different levels right now.
Yeah,
you know,
exactly,
I
yeah.
think Masvidal he probably has a couple left in him.
He for sure has
Yeah,
some left,
because
but
I know
don't, let's not talk. We're not talking Usman. Don't ask for that fight. You're somewhere down and below that type of fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
You
yeah,
got-
dude.
Yeah, okay, that's where I'm at with that. I'm saying you got some fight in you. You got some stews.
Hey, but on the flip coin of that, like if he does win this fight against Gilbert Burns, that could give him that fight because he has beef with Leon Edwards already with the 3-piece of the soda, and they could make that fucking fight happen if he gets this win.
Who's the black dude?
Leon Edwards, yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm saying
I'd
he-
like to see him win first, though. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, yeah,
If
yeah.
he wins against Gilbert,
Burns,
then that
then
makes
we could
perfect
talk
sense.
about that, yeah.
And I feel like that's what they're trying to set up.
And it's
Yeah.
gonna be it's gotta
Yeah.
be a decisive win too.
Yeah.
Not no just
Or
like
a Connor.
fight, you know, and at least a decisive kind of win. And I like
They
to see
coulda
that
did him a
Edwards
Connor
match
and
type
fucking
shit
tough.
before you
This is
even
better.
talk
That
about
worked out
Usman
good.
again type
Yeah.
shit. Our
And
Kobe.
honestly, I think Masvidal's
I
favorite
mean,
than that.
Yeah.
Has he fought? He hasn't
Chris
fought
Connor.
Kobe, huh?
Connor, yeah.
No, you know, I think Kobe's holding out. I heard
I would like
Bilal
to
wants
see
that
Masvidal
smoke.
and
Bilal
Kobe,
wants
eh?
that smoke.
Nah, he already fucked him up though.
That's a good
Kobe
one,
destroyed
man. That's a good
him,
one to make.
and
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why he
yeah,
would've
you can't
jumped him
deny
in
him the
bush.
top contenders now. You know,
like Kobe literally like
Dude, they
50,
wanna keep their
45
spot,
of them,
man.
dude.
They're gonna
Like
have to
every
fight
round.
somebody.
So we'll take Kobe and Masvidal. You're off the page, bro. You're not even Masvidal. Don't even ask for these guys because they're gonna destroy.
But the thing is, with Kobe, I don't think Kobe wants to fight right now. I don't think Kobe wants to fight right now. I don't know what's going on with him, but maybe his head's more fucked up than what we let on, CTE type shit. But from the fucking Masvidal sucker punch shit. But I'm saying like Bilal's been offered to him, Khamzat's been offered to him. Why would you not, if you're Kobe, why would you not want to derail that hype fucking trail? It'd be the best time for him to take Khamzat now, than later.
I'm gonna just put this
getting
out there,
better.
bro. I'm not a Kobe Covington fan, but from what I hear about that case, I hear he's trying to sue based off like brain damage or something.
Yeah.
But from a legal standpoint,
You wouldn't wanna take no fights.
yeah, why would you take on a
take
fight
fights.
if you're suing for brain
I can
damage?
see
That
that.
goes to show that you're capable
Kobe-
and that you're straight.
But Kobe held his own.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it argues against your case.
Kobe
It
held
argues
his own.
against your own
Well,
case.
Usman, Kobe held his own though for being what I thought he was. He stayed.
No, he's a beast,
fucking-
dude.
at
He's a beast.
anyone, He like he's.
Whether you like him or not, you got to respect
like
his
I said,
skill set that he
stayed in the
brings,
pocket with
like.
broken jaw.
Yeah, of course.
His heart-
He's
Yeah.
world class.
Like,
He's
you don't
world
like him
class.
'cause
Yeah.
of his ethics on the outside. Or
Just because of that, dude. Just
okay,
because of that.
okay.
I'm like,
I
dude,
can
I
see
never
that. You
heard
don't
of
like
a
him as-
fighter
you don't like him as a
suing another
person.
fighter for running up on you,
Yeah,
dude.
you don't like
know
him
what I
as a
mean? Like,
person.
yeah.
Hey, but you know what though? I like the way Justin Gaethje.
I wouldn't even say as a person. I don't even know him as a person.
No, but his
But
character.
I'd say the character.
His character,
That
yeah.
type of shit. You know,
For sure, his character.
Yeah.
But like his fight skills, they changed after I seen with Usman staying in the pocket, slipping, doing what he had to do. He made him think like, okay, this ain't just a regular white boy just talking shit. This fool got some hands, and was
Yeah,
doing. It was
like
doing his
like
thing.
for sure, Kobe lost street cred with his court case and all that. But I also get like what
But he's not
fucking.
even from the streets.
But
so he can't
no,
even-
I know, I
Yeah,
for
of
sure.
course, yeah, he could give a fuck
Like
about
I
it.
He's a
said,
regular
you're
ass
a
dude.
gang member, you got hood by the street code type shit.
You're a regular ass
You're
dude.
held by that street code. If
Yeah.
you're just a regular this motherfucker.
He's from Oregon.
yeah, dog.
You know what I mean?
Of course, I gotta. shit,
Shouts
what
out
happened,
to cops
man?
and shit. So
What I do? Put it to a different channel or something?
No, but what else I was gonna say though, I like what fucking Justin Gagey said on the fucking Nauk Boys or whatever. Like
I like them fools.
I know, no, but I like what he said on their
Nauk
podcast
Boys.
about it. Like, I don't want to live in a world where some fool could just jump out of the bushes and fucking hit you upside the head and there's no consequences.
I'm
Like,
totally with
like
that,
fuck
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck
totally
this
with
fool.
that. But
Like,
that-
why should he have the right? I'm having a good ass night to come over here and just fucking cold cock me
On
in
both
my
sides,
fucking
though, eh?
shit.
I don't want to live in a world where
And he don't even like Kobe. You know?
I don't want to live
Yeah,
in a
so
world
it's
where
like-
someone could come dope feed me like that. But I don't live in the world where you think you're gonna come talk shit about my wife and about my kid.
But he really didn't
But
though.
I know I'm saying, and then on that level,
I mean, calling him a deadbeat dad. I mean,
He's
are
like,
you gonna
your wife
fucking?
was texting me like that. You couldn't even have money to put food on your kid. Like you're gonna have to answer to that shit. You know, just
Yeah.
coming from a street motherfucker. Like I see you. As,
But Masvidal ain't
it's
like,
up,
why are you still trying to act like
I
you're a
see you,
street
it's up,
motherfucker?
dog.
Like,
I ain't gonna dope feed you, but what's up, my boy? What's that shit you're talking?
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring it to you just because.
Yeah, exactly.
You went outside of that type of shit. You know what I mean? Type,
Yeah.
you know? So yeah, I mean, and then the same
Full on masked up, too.
In the grocery store and with my kids, and someone comes and just what happened, and just does some freebies from the side. But you gotta
Yeah.
watch your fucking mouth, dog. You know?
but at the same time, he should have been more. I think he lost a lot of fucking himself, Masvidal, just with fans.
Oh, yeah.
Like I could see it if he would have came up and been like,
Yeah, he lost more
if
than
he would have
what
came up
Kobe
and
did.
said like came up straight up to Kobe like, "What's up now, motherfucker? You're talking shit." Like, "What's up now, motherfucker?" I get that, but you're over here wearing a mask, just hiding in the bushes and shit. You know, like that's kind of like what the fuck, dude. That's like some crackhead shit almost.
COVID mask? What was he wearing?
Some
a COVID
scandalous
mask, or
shit.
was he just-
No, just a regular mask, just a fucking a COVID mask. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
And just came up in his dope.
yeah. So it's kind of like, dude. I mean.
Yeah.
can't respect that.
Nah,
With his hair, his fucking hair fucking floppy, like, you know it's fucking him. You know what I mean? Like, his hair in the fucking breeze and shit.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah, that's
Big,
dirty, dog. Yeah, that's
big
dirty.
ass fucking
Yeah, for sure.
perm and shit.
But at the same time, I can see Mazel do, but like, come on, bro, you got that money, you got security, and you're hiding in the bushes or something weird. Like,
He had 25
like
minutes.
I could see.
But you can have someone else attack
wait, he
this
was
dude,
hiding in
dude.
the
You got enough
bushes?
money. You got enough money for
I'm like, wait, hold up.
Was he
Wait, is
hiding
this
in
shit
the-
true
was he
or
hiding in the
what?
bush?
some shit like that. I don't know. I don't know
of
exactly,
course.
dude.
Like,
But
cheap
you
shot.
know,
It was a cheap
So I'm
shot.
saying,
Bro.
that's the shit you do when you don't know how to fight. If I know how to fight, dog, I'm gonna just square up with you.
he had his chance. He just
For me, I
lost
think
25
like, the ring's
fucking
different
minutes.
Than fighting in the streets because you could do whatever. You want. I could grab your fucking nuts. I could bite you, whatever. You know.
Yeah.
I could poke you in the eye. So there's different. Than, hey, bro, what's up with that shit you're talking? Win or lose, dog.
But he had his chance to address all those issues in the fucking cage. 25 minutes. He lost like 24 and a half
the
minutes
cage-
of that.
The cage is different.
You know,
the
like-
cage is gonna be different than a street match. Kobe could dump him on the head, but Kobe still.
But,
it's like,
but same thing. Like,
like with
I
Gilbert-
could legally
Yeah, that
fuck you up
wrestler advantage too, dog. If
But
he
look
ran
at-
up on him like in a straight line,
look
he
at-
would have dumped him.
look at
He would have
Cousin
dumped this
Gilbert.
shit.
for sure.
For
Look at
sure.
Cousin Gilbert at the
Yeah.
boxing matches when homie came in
Yeah.
after that in the street fight. Gilbert bombs on that fool in the ring. That fool took him because after there's certain rules you can't.
Yeah.
So there's that aspect.
That
of a street
cardio.
fight. Yeah, the cardio is different from boxing than a street fight. Because
For sure, yeah.
I could dolphin you. I could curb stomp you. I could do all kind of crazy shit to you in a street fight. In a regular sanction fight, you got to do watching. You can't do this. You can't do anything. And it's a little bit more of a pressure. But him, Masvidal, being a fucking professional fighter, like, dog, you got to dolphin someone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
crazy,
That's
dog.
what I'm saying,
Yeah,
dude.
that's crazy.
Like, he could beat 90% of the motherfuckers in this earth.
Like if
You know
you're
what I'm
just a
saying?
regular dad, and maybe see come dolphin or a street motherfucker, but
Yeah.
a professional MMA fighter, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna catch that one.
Like, yeah, what's up now? And then crack him even.
Dog, just on the,
But I don't know.
gotta catch a fair one real quick with you. Let's catch a fade in the parking lot, and we're good after this, win or lose type shit. But
Yeah.
they'll be hiding in the bush like to come with the mask and just fucking rock the fool's jaw. That's the.
I just
weird.
think he should
Like, what do you
have.
think? No one's gonna capture you on film or like the fuck?
He
you
knew
think?
Kobe
right?
better than anybody, though. Like, he had to know that this was his shtick, dude, too, obviously, too.
Who?
You know what I'm saying? Like, Masvidal. He knew him better than anybody. Like, they used to be roommates.
Oh.
They were training partners. They were fucking butt buddies, whatever.
I don't
You
even
know,
think. I
so
don't
it's
even
like,
think it's what he called his wife and all that. I think him just getting his ass beat in the ring.
that's what it was, yeah.
Or more than anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
press conference
I think
and
that
stuff.
just put more on top of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kobe just put the icing on cake down. Not only you're Trump and you're fucking talking this shit, and you're my
No,
wife,
because
and you beat me
Masvidal
in
is
the fucking
Masvidal is
ring.
even a Trump guy,
I
though.
gotta get you, dog. I gotta get you somehow.
No, but hey, Masvidal's a Trump guy, though. You know, he's a Trump guy himself.
You know what I meant, though.
Like,
though.
Trump's shouting him out and shit.
But the
You know?
whole,
Sending out checks.
yeah, the whole,
Yeah, you know what I'm
he
saying?
wasn't full on Kobe. He wasn't on Trump's nuts where he's wearing the mega hats. And
I mean,
shit.
not like that, but I'm saying.
Into his fights, but I'm talking Kobe was a more Trump. Fuck you.
Part of his character.
Coming out,
Yeah,
that was his
yeah.
character type shit. So
He was like a Forrest
that-
Gump
for that-
Trump
for
guy.
that to beat
you know?
you, that is a regular motherfucker
With his
like,
fucking suits.
I want to get beat by a street dude. I want to get beat by this little square white boy that's just
Yeah.
coming out here talking this shit and talk shit about my wife. It's like fuck, dog. But I give it to Kobe. He got. I like how he stays in the pocket and shit. You know, he throws them hands.
Yeah.
But Masvidal,
Yeah,
he
his
just,
cardio's overwhelming.
yeah,
For
once he got to my bad Usman, then he like you said the level switch.
No, it's just a little bit better, dude. Usman's just a little better.
I'm saying, and that's
You know?
exactly what he said. No, but I'm saying that's
right there.
but that's
Just a little though.
that's
Just
where
like
he knows that door.
just so Alex Pereira and Adesanya, he's a little better.
Yeah,
You know, like it's just that, dude. It's just that. You know what I'm saying? That's what's been proven
Kobe
so
will always
far.
Be the gatekeeper. You're not getting past.
I don't say gatekeeper,
no,
but
he's a gatekeeper from the number 3 spot. You know?
honestly, I don't even
You
think
gotta
so
get
now
past
because I
Kobe.
think Bilal gives him a tough
You gotta
fight,
get
dude.
past Kobe to even introduce yourself to going into fighting the belts type shit, right? You know what I'm saying?
For now.
For now. You know what I mean?
Like I don't agree with like what Dana said, like and what you're saying, kind of like I don't see like, well, if there's no Usman, he's the champ because obviously Leon Edwards is champ too, and I do feel like
Oh, Kobe's a champion. There's no Usman.
if there's no Usman, but I do feel like Kobe fucking smashes on Edwards, but I also feel like Khamzat smashes on Edwards. You know what I'm saying? I also feel like Bilal could match up good against Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Because if he could negate that wrestling,
Kobe,
and
yeah?
I want Kobe, I like Kobe. I'm actually, I know you're not a fan. I'm a fan of him, but
I don't know.
Bilal, I just named like, what do you think? Khamzat maybe, Bilal. Those guys give him problems, dude. Like I like Kobe in that matchup because of the pace.
I can see him giving him problems, but
He's so strong ass dude.
Khamzat winning.
Comes out beating who? Kobe?
Kobe.
Okay.
Man,
There's an argument either way,
Yeah.
honestly.
That's a really intriguing matchup.
That's
Yeah.
where
I
it'd be,
can see Kobe
that's where it'd be
weathering the
like,
storm.
That's where it'd be my novice.
Yeah.
My novice
After the first 2 rounds, 3 rounds, and it's a 5 rounder.
If it's a
Come down to the
That's
stand.
my
Put it on the
novice.
pace.
That's my novice opinion going into that. Just have seen the 2 fight, and then Khamzat kind of struggled on that last fight with him. He always got winded. Who did he fight last time?
Burns got a lot of power though. Burns has more power than Kobe.
He still pulled it away, but he still kind of like it was, you know. And now, who do you think out of Khamzat or Kobe and Burns?
That's interesting.
That's another close fight, honestly.
Okay,
because
so
of the high level grappling on Burns.
Yeah.
so we got a good.
I do feel like
good
Kobe.
fights in that right there. We still got some.
I
so
do
Kobe's
feel
still in it.
I do feel like Kobe takes Burns down anytime he wants.
And then when
but
you
at the same
introduce-
time, I feel like Burns could tap him or hurt him on the feet, honestly,
But
because
when you
he's
introduce
more explosive
Masvidal-
on the feet.
When you introduce Masvidal
You know.
to it, Masvidal, then you kind
But I
of
can also see
it like,
Kobe putting a pace on
Masvidal
him.
ain't it.
Kobe's
He's-
better on the feet.
He's over here,
Yeah.
right?
Power, but he's
Like
What you mean?
like
More
so
rounded.
Masvidal
Like
versus
decision-wise,
Burns,
I'm going
How do you
Kobe,
feel
I
about
think.
Masvidal
it makes it
and
better
then
than I think Kobe.
Then
Yeah.
a Kobe and a Burns.
I think that Burns is gonna do the same thing that Kobe did to him, man. He's just gonna try and
Masvidal.
wrestle him up against
So,
the fucking
you-
cage.
yeah, I'd
you know,
actually put Masvidal
grit and
fourth,
grind him out.
like 4th, right? Down at 4th, it'd be Burns.
Masvidal? Nah, I put him like at 10th and shit right now,
On your
actually.
shit right now. So what do you think you got? So you got Usman mostly at the top. What do you think? Kobe
Well,
underneath?
Edwards, Usman,
And then what?
Kobe's right there. You got
Khamzat.
Khamzat, you got
Yeah.
Burns.
But he barely moved up. Khamzat barely kind of.
He's still right there though,
He's
because
there, but he
yeah,
came from 10th all the way down to 4th or whatever.
by beating Burns though. Burns was
Beat
number 2
Burns.
at that time, so he kind of just switched places with him
switched
somewhat.
Rachmanov, that fool's climbing up the ranks too.
Shavkat.
So we
Yeah.
still got some good
Shavkat,
fights in
yeah.
there.
Yeah, that guy.
So Masvidal, you put 10th, you put him way.
No, yeah, he's not in the picture right now. I don't think. That's why he needs this win. If he does beat Burns, then he's kind of back in the picture.
Okay.
But if he doesn't, he's probably in fucking PFL
Where
or
do you
some
put?
shit. You know, like-
Where do you put Kobe at right now?
I mean, he's right there like
No, I'm
2 or
saying-
3. You know what I
Not
mean?
even the numbers. And then where do you put him at though?
I say 2 or 3 because you got Edwards. Like I don't like the way they say champion, then 1, 2, but
I'm
I
in
would
the
say he's
middle with
2
Edwards
probably.
still, right?
You know,
In the middle
2,
with Edwards.
number
He's a
2. I would
Solid
say.
two. Solid two.
Oh, Edwards.
I'd say number 2, right?
Kobe, just because Kamaru and Edwards
After
have to
Usman.
be number 1 and
Yeah.
number
And then Khamzat. So I don't know. I don't know how the official rankings are. It might be Khamzat, then
Yeah,
Kobe.
just
I
because
don't
of
know.
Usman's dominant reign, dude,
And
you
you got
can't not
Edwards.
put him
Still,
one.
you got Edwards still up in there, like 'cause I wasn't.
Well,
too
he
big
just
of a
beat
fan.
fucking
I'm
he's the
saying-
champ,
I'm
you know
saying
what I
he
mean?
just beat him, but that was. You know what I'm saying? Everyone, but
He's still champ, you know what I mean?
No,
He was on a big ass win streak before that too,
that's crazy how
honestly.
he came out of nowhere. I mean, for me, I'm just talking from like
For you, like, because honestly, he won like 10, 11 straight.
spectator type of.
You know?
I don't really follow too
Billal's
much. You guys
ass,
are
too.
below
And he beat
the bar.
Bilal.
But just from kind of like Edwards, like that, was that the one Masvidal slapped at the
Either way, he was
yeah,
outclassing
that guy.
him. He was outclassing him, kind of.
I really, he's
Bilal
not
got
on the
better
radar
since
as
then,
much,
too,
and then
so
come
we'll
in
see.
and he got Usman on that
Interesting
fight,
rematch.
but then he's still there. Huh?
That's a shame about that little predicament too, because I know that they're gonna try and like use that shit to
It
sell
is,
that
eh?
fight, but it's like,
That's
dude,
'cause
that's a
I'm-
little bit
I'm the
too
guy-
far removed. You
I'm
know,
the guy in
it's-
the stands, like, oh, isn't that the one Masvidal slapped at the fucking press conference?
Yeah.
I'm thinking as him that guy, you know, type shit, you know.
yeah.
And then I seen his own fights, and now he giving him the Usman title. Is that the one where he got kneed on the floor? No, that's the other old boy, huh? Where he
Who?
got kneed and kind of.
Who?
No, that was
Ben Askren?
no. Remember they kneed him on the ground, and he won the belt after that shit.
No, Aljamain.
Aljamain.
Oh, Sterling, yeah.
What weight class that? My bad.
135 bantamweight.
Yeah, 135ers.
My bad. My bad, audience. I fucking getting the beers, getting the best of it. But him too. Like I was like, man, that shit. Once that shit says, I was like, oh.
Choker tap.
I
No.
was like, man, that bitch ass move, dog. Like, come on, bro. But then he won the last fight
It
too.
was
So
lame, but he won the rematch.
But he did win the
So
rematch.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I was
for
like,
sure.
yeah.
He definitely got outclassed in that match, and he was getting his ass beat. And I think he took advantage of the situation that he was fouled. You know, that's my
Sure,
opinion.
dog. Like
He was acting.
you're telling me that knee would have ended you in just a regular fight, like it'd be done after.
But that does show a lot of on him, even though.
You couldn't take the 5 minutes and regroup.
Hey, just think about how much pressure.
yourself?
Just think about how much pressure Aljamain had on him
Coming in the second time.
coming in the second time from everyone calling him a fucking clown, actor, all this shit,
No, I'm saying after the second.
and then to come out
He
and
shut down all the haters.
and to be able to come back and actually overcome
did.
all that, dude.
He did.
You got to give him some respect for that shit. I mean,
It was close, but I
I
thought
did. That was one of those.
it was
haters.
close, but I
It
thought
was
he
still
won
close.
he won.
because he had his back,
He
dude,
still
and he
won.
couldn't get
Got
off
his
him.
back.
Dominant position.
But it's
Yeah.
just like I feel like I just feel squeaking by on these wins and shit type. You know, just
Well, that's what it is, though.
no.
It's a strategy.
Cejudo fight happened.
It's like football, fucking feet and inches and shit, and to win. But
I know what's up with it. What's up with
I
Cejudo?
know,
He's supposed
I'm
to come
thinking
back,
the same
right?
thing, dude. Like, is that shit still happening or what?
is he coming back to fight?
Aljamain, that's what we're talking about. Like, supposedly
so he
they're
gets to come back. And
they're
get a
supposed to
title,
talk.
He gets to come, right?
well, he never lost his title.
No shit. And he
Yeah.
comes right there. I think he has to come and get a warm up fight, win, and then
So
go.
Nah,
I would,
Makes
well, that's,
sense.
that's
Yeah,
not what
they
they're
should.
doing, though.
no, I'm just saying. But as the people have been ahead, you're like, what the fuck? You went in and took a fucking chronic break, and you come back. Now you're still the top.
A taco break.
Like at least come finish your. At least come back and let's see if you're still that same motherfucker
Yeah.
with the number.
I'm on a
two.
Taco Tuesday hiatus.
The number 2 and 3 guy. Let's see if you're still that motherfucker with number 2 and 3 guy. Then come back and get the title. You know what I mean? Like what the fuck, dog? Like
But he's still champ, triple C, fucking Anna gold
how
medalist.
long ago was that though?
he's gonna fight Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley said he'd fight him if the Aljamain fight falls through.
Sean O'Malley's another dude. That fool is fucking.
He came up quick with the Jan
he
fight.
got one real good fight. Who's that last one that he got?
Jan, Peter Jan.
Jan. That was a true fight to test his right.
Yeah.
Other dudes that he was
Impressive.
fucking. Cause he's a big ass fucking. What is he?
Bantamweight too, yeah,
he's a big
135. So
bantamweight, dog. That fool's
Tall.
He's tall and shit. I mean, I ain't doubting his little skills and other, but he's more Instagram famous than he was.
nah, he's a good fighter
He's a
though.
good fighter.
I think he proved a lot on that last fight with Jan
Jan.
because
Well, with Jan,
like his like fucking just heart or just like his toughness was a question a lot because the way the Chito
Hey,
Vera
yeah.
fight
Yeah,
He
went
took some
down.
mean ones in that shot
Yeah,
in that
he did.
fight,
And
Yeah,
he took some
mean
shots in there. He got rocked.
well, hand was broken. Was that the?
But he did a lot of damage himself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, I can see,
Well, I'm
I can
saying-
see either way. I do think Jan won the fight, honestly.
I'm saying,
But
with
I
Sean
could
O'Malley,
see
though,
why, if you're going by damage only, why they could give it to Sean because he fucking
Sean
rocked
O'Malley,
him.
you calculate
Yeah,
him
a few
with his
times.
last fight with Jan, though. That's what I'm saying. His real fight was with Jan, not his other fights where he's done all kinds of crazy.
He had to dig deep with Jan.
Real test.
You're kind of like, you're the.
He had to dig deep. That was the deepest
That was the
he
test.
had to
That was a
fucking
real
dig.
UFC card fighter. That Jan, that was Dame. That was it. Now
One of
let's.
the best guys.
Now you're to me in my book. You're
Yeah.
that's one, my boy.
Now
Now
you're
you're
legit.
one, and let's start fighting now, dog. You know what I mean? The other cats were like, you're just better than these motherfuckers. It wasn't
Yeah.
that kind of a competition and type shit. And what was the other dude where he threw like the record shots on him?
That was a guy who was just barely came into the
That's what I'm
UFC.
saying, a lot of dudes
Short
like that, bro.
notice.
Bro, that
Yeah.
shit was ugly. I felt bad for that dude.
And who was that guy
Yeah.
that's really coming to see? So he kind of really can't go. Like if I'm fighting in the streets and the dude don't know how to fight, how can I
Yeah.
count that as a fight? Like,
But at the same time, we're living in the world,
fight, and we start. That's your number one.
but
Jan is your
we're
number
living
one
in the
fight.
age where like social media does matter, you know what I'm saying? And he does have a following.
No, I know.
So that kind of does matter even in the rankings almost, you know what I'm saying? Like where like he has a good following, what's going to sell on these
I mean, to
pay-per-views?
them, that don't
Wow,
matter to
how
me,
else
though.
would a number 11 guy
I'm
get
like,
a
so
number
Patty
2 guy
Pimblett-
or one?
You know, so Patty Pimblett.
Patty Pimblett, he lost that fight. Everybody
unranked,
knows he
yeah,
lost
he's the
that fight.
co-main event,
In the
you
Instagram
know?
world, that matters, but that don't matter to me. Like as a real
No, but it matters to Dana
Yeah.
White, you know what I'm saying?
But just
And the
as-
contracts
as
and
you-
getting
As
fights.
you as a fighter, as you as a UFC fighter fan, you count Jan as his. That's what I'm gonna fucking judge my thing off as when he.
No, yeah, that's the most impressive. His
That's-
biggest
that's
test
what I'm saying.
at that fucking
Everything
time.
else before that was just, you know what I mean? You're just fucking little.
But Cheeto's right there too now, and he had a fight with him, so they still got unfinished business with their shit.
Because
Yeah.
Melly could go up another round, another weight class for sure.
Yeah, eventually he's putting on weight, he get bigger. I'm sure it's a tough cut for him.
'Cause that's what
130.
I'm
Big
trying-
for that division, too.
He don't
Tall
even
as
try to
fuck.
cut no kind of weight to stay where he's at right now. Type shit.
He probably does cut.
No,
I
I'm
mean,
saying, but he don't. He not really have to like these more like might as well got to sweat and be on the fucking sauna and.
I think he does too. At 135 was that for like 6'1" or some shit?
He never said he
Six-
never. He really never. You said you don't really.
He don't
have
cut
to
that much?
too
Huh?
much to come
Fuck.
down to that shit.
Yeah.
He's been skinny as well.
Yeah, like I said, he kind of there, so it wouldn't be much to throw some meat on
Still
that shit.
young, too,
to
ain't
go
he?
up.
He'll
Like
be
if your
Pretty
skill,
young.
if your skill is just out calibering the rest of these motherfuckers right there, your skill, throw a little bit of weight on there, you should kind of even out to the next class of the weight fighters and type shit. You know what I mean? To
Yeah,
kinda
yeah.
give you more of the challenge. Why do you want to stay here and beat up these little motherfuckers then? You know what I'm saying? Like, challenge yourself, shit.
There's tough matchups for him in that
Yeah,
division.
tough match. Yeah.
Some good grapplers.
The next one up, or where's that? The next
If
level
he
up.
fights Henry Cejudo or Aljamain.
Yeah, yeah. That's Sudo. That would be a good fight.
Cejudo and Volk too. He got to work his way up to Volk though, so he wants to get that win. If he beats Aljamain, then for sure he could get
I
Volk.
think Volk would be a good one just because there's.
I'm not saying he could beat Volk. I'm saying he could get the fight.
Yeah, I think Volk would be a good one because they like to
Shit.
they like to stay on the feet type shit, and it'll be some good hands throwing, the reach, Volk's fucking toughness. It kind of be a good overall. So Hudo, I think would be a little.
I don't think he's been able to wrestle Volk like he thought. If Islam can take him down that easily, there's no way Cejudo can
The
either.
answer to Henry Cejudo's wrestling, honestly.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
smaller
So
too. He's smaller.
So I'm saying Cejudo. I'm saying I thought the wrestling would be more challenger for him than Sean O'Malley.
Hey, let's see if Cejudo's still trying to call out for that 45 belt on social media now.
I know, right? I bet you
That'll
he is.
tell it all, you know. That'll tell it all.
I know, right?
He probably is trying to stay relevant just because he knows the business. You know what I'm saying? But realistically, do you want that? I don't think he wants that
Get
smoke.
the 35 belt
Yeah.
first before you even talk about that shit now.
Yeah, he wants to just jump up against Volk. I don't know. I think he's got to give Volk way more credit than what he's been thinking.
Yeah,
Just because he's a little motherfucker, don't matter. You know.
Not anymore.
for sure now. Like that shows a lot. Islam, he put that fool out of his whole character and shit. Like you said, he was thinking like, "What the fuck, my little brother?"
I sent you to Australia to represent, brother.
But Volk
Yeah,
gets beat up
by
by
this
it all
short
comes
man.
to that stand-up. If you're able to fight, like even if you can throw crazy ass punches and you're just doing this for fucking 3 minutes every round, then you're gonna win something. Not just that stand-up muscle. He's able to muscle himself out of certain positions where other fools would get tired after the first.
Stamina, mindset, willpower, training, everything. You know what I mean? It's a lot of
Well,
shit.
training,
Like
everyone's got that training.
it's also because you can have the best cardio in the world and fucking still break. You know what I mean? Like this fool just has that mindset. Like you're not gonna break me, dude. Like that overwhelming confidence. Like I could do this.
skills,
Because like he said, one thing I like what Volk said was like, I'm always fighting the bigger guy because I'm always a little guy. So I'm always fighting a bigger guy than me. Just don't matter to me that he's bigger than me.
Nothing new.
Yeah, everybody I fight's bigger than me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Not the
Yeah,
size.
so it's like
I think just the talent that he was fighting is more in his head.
the wrestling, the
Islam.
boogeyman wrestling of
Islam.
fucking Dagestani
Everyone.
shit, you know?
Everyone, the Khabibs, everyone's
like-
scared to fight that. I get in the ring like now you're fighting like the whole big brother. Little
But now that fear is going to be gone. Just like when Tyson first got fucked up by Buster Douglas, everyone, all that aura's gone now. Oh, this fool can't get
Like-
broken.
It's like
He
running
can't
the
get
mile-
beat.
Running the
You
mile
know,
for
so
4 minutes. Once one motherfucker did it.
yeah, exactly. Like anything, period. Once the motherfucker does, another one, first nut busted. You know, like I want to bust nuts too.
Oh, I'm still good on this one.
Yeah, I'll take one down.
I'm good.
Yeah, Kobe's just in the pocket right here. And Masvidal ain't got nothing for him, man.
He touched him up on the feet too, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say I don't like this guy, dog. I just don't like the situation. You feel me? Because it's like, dude, I want to see him in there fucking getting down against the best. You know what I mean? Kobe, I want to see him getting down against the best.
Yeah.
It's just that fuck scenario, you know? Good looking up.
Kobe has all the skills, but
Honestly, why he ain't fighting? Why they making pressure to fight more? If I got you under contract, I'm trying to have you fight.
But like, if he's
I don't
with the
think
legal
he's-
situation, then he might be tied. You know what I mean?
you said,
Yeah. His
So-
hands are tied right now because
That's
you
true.
can't accept a fight if you're claiming brain damage, dude.
Yeah.
It makes no sense,
That's,
you know.
that's true.
But his hands are gonna be tied even.
And like
more
you even
because-
told me that too. Like, why not take this motherfucker? Like, what you just made 10 million last fight? All right, give me one of those.
Yeah.
You know, like fucking, you know,
I'm
like,
for sure doing
And the
that.
money, fuck it.
you know.
Why go through the whole fight and just get 100,000 or whatever?
Like you say, it's not like he's some street dude. He's from Oregon in the fucking woods type shit.
Yeah, it's a
He's
different
a
state
straight
code.
came from suburbia. You know what I mean? Like what? This guy's not. These are the actual people who are supposed to press charges. You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Kobe seems like the type of dude to be like 6% body fat, bro.
and like you said though, like you said, he's calling out the first responders. That's who he's fighting for. This is for the troops. This is for first responders. So of
For
course,
sure, I think all that's an act.
yeah,
I think his character is an act, but his skills speak different.
his skill set's like
Yeah.
I there.
I could look past that shit and see like this him standing. In the
Me
pocket.
too. That's what I'm saying. It's like WWE shit. You know what I'm
Him
saying?
standing in the pocket with Usman like that. That showed a lot right there. And Usman hated that motherfucker. This right here, scramble to take down the quick just to stand you, and he works the whole time, dog. That fool don't take no rounds off, dog.
Like I was telling you, if you could outwork someone, that's everything,
This fool
dude.
don't take
You know
no
what I mean?
rounds
Like,
off.
that's all you,
No minute off.
all you
I'm
fucking
more
need.
scared of this dude than a fucking big rock or Mike Tyson type fool.
Who's gonna blow his wad in the first
Yeah,
round?
fuck no, I'm scared of this motherfucker more.
Getting
That's
out
gonna,
work for 25
yeah,
minutes.
dog.
Get demoralized and fucking just.
Like Usman just don't, or Masvidal don't know what. Like fuck, dog.
And Masvidal knows because he already knew this was gonna happen. This happened to him
Look at
before.
squirming all over his face.
Yeah, like
Punches, just fucking forearms on.
they're
his dick.
training partners. He knew who he was in for. That's why he's like,
Look at
fuck.
this shit, dog. Just
Fight before it even happened.
That's why he didn't even talk as much shit as he should have really in
Like
this
fighting
fight.
He wasn't as confident.
He knew the
fighting
outcome.
an old man right here, dog. Just like
The worst matchup he could have possibly.
But like saying, like if you're not this type of level wrestler or pace guy, that you're not gonna hold Masvidal down this way. So that does give him an opportunity against Burns. Or
I think
Back up.
I think just period. You got to be this kind of fighter. Period. Whether you're going against a Masvidal or not, period. You got to be this kind of fighter. If you can't, like I said, what do you
next level cardio and just
what do you-
pace.
How you not training this? Why don't you have this stamina? You got all this camp, you got all this money to do your shit, calling the best fighters, go to all the good camps. Well, how do you not have this pace? Why do you step in here and you're burnt out in the second round? Get the fuck
Yeah.
out of here, dog. At the USC level, you know, like the fuck,
Yeah.
bro, that shit's wild. What do you think?
That shit to people though.
Yeah.
Fucking drain you.
What do you think you're not going to come into this kind of fight? But why
Like
does Kobe-
20 takedown
Why does
attempts.
Kobe have this?
Like,
How does Kobe have this stamina? Is he a freak of nature? Is he not? He's got.
like certain people got their attributes. Like I honestly think Mayweather had that same attribute. Just cardio was ridiculous. And Mayweather, like where he could kind of keep that same pace and composure, where you're not getting overwhelmed, you're not getting out of your game plan. You know, no matter what this guy does, he can have his moments, but you're still gonna be right there steady,
Like to get that
slow
part
and
of
steady,
fighting,
win the
that's
race type
different.
shit. You know,
You gotta
like
put it-
Consistent,
you gotta-
consistent.
you can't
Consistent.
do that.
Cardio
Cardio,
is
you could
different.
train, you could get that more of that kind of shit. You know what I mean? They got long distance runner, you got fucking
to a point though, because you got.
Get Nick Diaz in them. You could train that kind of shit. You know what I mean? They do those fucking.
But it's to a
things.
point. Like you don't see Nick Diaz and Nate Diaz coming out here and throwing fucking haymakers, everything into one punch
They
either.
throw a lot though. They
Yeah,
throw a
but
lot.
if they came out that way, the
throw a lot.
triathlons or not, they're probably gonna gas themselves out too.
But I'm
They're
saying-
still peppering and
Like,
doing that.
Masvidal
They
couldn't.
fight like they're running a
So you're saying
marathon.
Exactly, yeah, because that's exactly
Masvidal couldn't bring himself up to be on the.
could be a sprint or a marathon. There's sprinters, there's marathon runners. They're gonna have their fucking style.
Yeah.
And you know,
but a sprinter could go and. train
sometimes a
himself to be
sprinter
a-
could win though. You know what I'm saying? They land that
sprinter-
big ass shot, especially with these 4-ounce gloves. You know, so
But
they
a
could do.
marathon
They could
The way
over.
these fuckers fight, bro. I
Mara-
picture
a
them
marathon
like
runner
running
could be a
5 miles
sprinter,
on
and
the
a
track,
sprinter
but they
could train
sprint
himself
along
to
the
be a
curves. You know?
marathon.
Yeah, but I'm saying there's
Just
how
like
many
that.
fights you see the fool wipes him out from the fucking opening bell, just runs across the cage and fucking destroys this fucking dude. Just that was the sprinter. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
the other
the
dude, you know. Yeah, the Michael Chandler's like Michael Chandler's like hit or miss. He can knock you the fuck out and look the best in the world,
That's
or he
hardly
could
in
also
this.
lose. You know,
That's
so
hardly in this though. Like I said, I wouldn't even go for the sprinter and this kind of shit. I want to go for the long distance run. Yeah, for the stamina in this world. In this world, you want to have that stamina, dog. Like I want to be able to throw fucking 150,000 jabs and not get tired. Train me to do that or whatever. You know, just saying like
But
choke
Kobe's
holds.
cardio is next
Yeah.
level. I don't
Yeah.
think he can train.
like Masvidal's not gonna have an 8-week training camp and all of a sudden I got just as good cardio.
It's not.
Like I was doing Taibo this whole camp. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? I'm gonna get this cardio. You're not gonna do
You
it.
can go more than
Because there are certain gifts. Like Masvidal has a little more power than Kobe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a gift.
I get you on that.
You know, and this fool has cardio. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't cut much weight. He stays lean. he could be quick with it and elusive, and the wrestling.
Train cardio.
You could train it, but I'm saying there's also certain gifts with it.
I'll go with you with Kobe having the more talented.
It's a gift
of that. But you could train cardio to not get tired as quick, to still get off your defenses to win the fight.
But
so
like Mike Tyson said, you get punched in that face, it changes. You know what I'm saying? Your fucking heart rate gets up. Your fucking adrenaline goes crazy. Adrenaline dump. It's personal. This motherfucker's talking shit about whatever. You know, so there's a lot of other factors. You know what I mean? Then just I trained my ass off for cardio, but shit, I didn't think that this fool was gonna talk about my mama. You know what I mean? Like now I'm pissed. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna use all my energy right now to knock this fool out. And you know what I'm saying? There's other factors than just that. You know, of course, that's the most important attribute in my mind too. Because if you have the best cardio, then that's it. You know,
training and going to go to jiu-jitsu, no cardio.
Yeah, I don't have cardio right now. Fuck no. I got cardio for a round or two, and that's it. You know,
fast forward 6 months, you keep doing what you're doing. Keep on. You got more cardio than the guy that started there. That's what I'm saying. So
but I'm saying
train for that. The mindset of you coming in here, someone calling your mom a bitch or whatever. That's your mind plan. Which I'm saying, just to have that cardio.
But that's part of it though, because this is mental warfare though. This is mental warfare. This is art of war shit where that the psychological games do come into play as well. You know, like where it's everything, dude. That's why I say it's 90% mental. Even you know all the hard work's done in the gym. The fights, the fucking that's the easy part because you already put in the work.
Sure you have
but if you're mentally distracted and fucking and this and that. He's in your head, dude. Just like Conor and Aldo earlier, like 8 times out of 10, Aldo wins that fight,
dude.
Me
if Aldo wasn't like Conor wasn't in Aldo's
he leg kicks the fuck out of that front leg, dude.
Yeah, he's for sure.
It's like, come on, dude. Like with that wide ass stance, that fool's fucking that leg up.
Cardio, though. That wasn't a cardio. That was just that. Anyone got that chance to get knocked the fuck out, you know, type shit.
But both those guys have had cardio issues.
Regardless of what Conor talked in the minute, he came forward and left his chin open. He got dropped, type shit, and then you know what I mean. That ended that right there. That didn't take what he had from him.
Oh no, yeah.
Him not having his skill set and his stand him up, being right there. His training didn't even come apart to get him played because he got knocked the fuck out. Any fight, there's no one above getting knocked out. You know what I'm saying? That takes away. If someone knocked me out, I wouldn't even trip on that shit, dog. Let's run it back, dog, and see where you're at, dog. If I think I can still get you, you ain't beat me, dog. You know what I'm saying?
That's what Adesanya is at right now. He's like, I don't care. He's like, I'll come to your favela when I'm 60 and still fight you. Yeah. And then which is commendable, but honestly, I feel like Adesanya should take some time off because what are you going to learn from an immediate rematch? You just fought this guy 3 times already. He's 3-0 against you.
Stay fresh in your head.
Like, let him get another fight in. You could get more shit, work, whatever, and then get back to him. I think Adesanya is banking on, like, I got to still kind of jump on him now because he's not as good yet.
Time to get better, honestly.
Yeah, but it's still dumb, dude.
Are you saying like he's making a desperation move to get back to the top?
I think he should. I think it should be more patient with this next one because where are you actually going? Even with Usman and Edwards, honestly, like I feel like you should take some time off. Let him. Maybe you're okay with you posted your own meme of getting knocked the fuck out. You're okay with it. Okay, well, fucking let him have another fight and then come in better. Let your brain heal, obviously.
So take the Robert Whittaker approach, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
My confidence is going to be more higher.
I think if you want to think cerebrally, like what would be smart to do instead of jumping right back in to the fire again, like what really are they going to improve in 6 months when they fight each other 3 times already? And this guy kind of seems to have his number a little bit. Like it's already in his head. It was in his head for this fight, obviously. He was on top of the world before this fight. All of a sudden, like, you know, like.
But if I'm gonna come back and rematch, I want to go right back again.
Would you want to make some improvements more? You know,
because then it gives me more time to think and be in my head. I want to come and get at you and let me, like you said, the boogeyman type shit. I want to come and get at you now, like, oh, that's the best you got. I just need to do this level. My confidence can be a little bit higher just because I just fought you. I know what the best you got to give. I just need to do a little bit more better than that type shit, as opposed to waiting. Now I got to watch more tape on you. Now you go and I see you fight another motherfucker.
But you could also be showing up your wrestling better. You could be doing something getting better, dude.
Alessandro gonna sharpen up more than he hasn't already done? Is Alessandro gonna get better than what he's already now?
Basically, get him while he's where he's at right now.
Before he
gets better, before the baby grows up into a fucking more dangerous
shit,
adult.
And not just that. And I still got the confidence, like you said, mental. I'm still mentally like I want to get him right now. I'm not scared of that right now. But now that I see him and if he gets another fight, and like, damn, he fucked that fool up too. Like, damn, what if I can't?
That's true. I didn't think of that.
Right there. Let me just go and get
Imagine if he goes and just sleeps fucking Whitaker. Also, oh fuck,
Give me the
right?
best you can and really knuckle it up. Let's go again, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck. My confidence is a little bit more because I already ate the best you got. What I got to lose at this point, type shit. You know what I mean?
Honestly, too, like I get what you're saying because that could actually fuck with Pahea even because
Yeah.
like damn, this fool wants to fight me already this fast.
Like
I just fucked him up
Don't
again.
give him time to think.
And now he wants to fight me again. It's almost psychological for him, even like, damn, he still wants to fight me.
Don't even
Like
give him time to
he didn't put
react.
an exclamation point enough where like this fool don't even want to fight anymore. You know what I'm
that
saying?
word?
Give him room to overlook his opponent.
Where's
Yeah,
that movie
exactly.
Where you go and fucking fuck someone up
Okay.
and you turn their back on them and you walk away like, yeah. And then that fool gets up just one more time. And just like, oh, then you look back like, what the fuck, dog? You're getting up again? You know what I mean? Type shit like, damn, this motherfucker don't give, you know? So just that mental. I just want
Some Michael Myers shit, huh? You thought you got him also?
Especially, I don't see Anderson Silva. He ain't gonna get no more skilled. He's kind of at the top of his kind of game now, where he's at now. Of course, you can improve on little points and little things like, oh, look at where he did here and watch video. But Alessandro's not gonna get better at a better Muay Thai, better.
Yeah, you're
He's
right.
at the top
They're
of
still gonna be at the same levels that they were always at
now it's here, like you said. Now it's here.
because they're both improving.
Now it's here.
They're both gonna be improving anyway.
Type shit. Now it's
So,
in my
yeah.
head. If I could beat him in my head, I could beat him. If I could see it, I could beat it. Type shit. You know what I mean?
See, believe, achieve.
Gee, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Shut the fuck up.
Get nice. But yeah, that's how I'd be. Yeah.
I think I did a bong hit or something.
But I
I'm
understand.
right there with you.
Yeah, no,
What?
Right there with you. Bong hit.
I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Yeah. So what were we saying? Who is that?
What happens
Alessandro.
if we smoke mushrooms? What's going on?
Alessandro. I think he only got a couple more to. He's gonna be like Woodley.
This again or?
Yeah, would you pack this shit, dog?
Like Woodley. I don't know if it's not Dana White backing him, but they don't get that fucking good push.
What is that? Like
You
some
said
motivation?
Woodley?
Woodley. They don't
Oh,
get.
well, Dana didn't even like his ass.
I was
dog.
saying they
Yeah,
don't
he
get
didn't
that
like
good
his
push.
ass.
You know,
Because he'd always put the race card though. That's what I hate, dude. Like, why are you putting the
He
fucking race
baited,
card?
yeah,
dude?
like a motherfucker.
God.
Yeah.
But like I said, but it's funny that they don't get that good of a push though. You know what I mean? Type of
Alright.
shit. Then the more
That's
guys-
that. What are you like? Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
Skinner.
They don't get that good of a push though. Why would Woodley just saying what is he doing that didn't? You know what I'm saying? Same thing with like Alessandro. He don't get that.
But don't cry about it. You know what I'm saying?
Not crying about it. I'm
Like
just-
Connor got that push because he was fucking charismatic. He was funny. He was
fucking
hungry.
brought cash,
He was
dude.
funny.
Rock crack, he
Cash
got-
by
you
the
know.
truckload.
But does that?
Yeah.
I mean, and it I see how the transition into the money.
This fool's rapping, dude. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to be in that limelight. Well, put more energy to not being a fucking BLM guy and fucking try to,
It was
you know,
more like it was more
Be
like
more
a
likable.
personal promotion type
instead of like I'm the best welterweight in the world
But-
all time,
but when
whatever.
the
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here,
This was
dude.
the
No, you're
most
not.
boring- This was the most
You know what I mean?
boring
Like-
fucking
Well,
fight.
at the time he was.
At the time, he was the best in division at that
But I'm
time.
saying-
He was the beast, dude.
What's
But
the
don't
point
sit
of
here
saying-
on the best welterweight all the time. Do you see what GSP did, dude? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
come on, dude.
Even GSP too.
He was saying that. He was saying that, dude. He was saying I'm the best welterweight of all time.
GSP was the
I'm the best
same
wel-
though.
No one says that though.
GSP was the same though.
But he wasn't never said that though. He wouldn't say that now.
He got more push from the UFC though, but he would just.
Oh, he did,
same
yeah.
thing.
But he was a cash
Yeah,
cow. He
one,
was a
two-
cash cow.
1, 2, 3 punch, and then.
But he was the Connor of that
Yeah.
time. He was a cash cow of that time.
Yeah, you
No, but I'm
see
saying
GSP come out in that karate dog, you know it's on. Dog.
Yeah, yeah,
you know
yeah.
it's
That's what I'm saying.
fucking on.
That aspect of it, just
Yeah.
as a fighting type thing and shit. Like I said, it's just it might be a boring fight, but this is how I got to win that fight. And that's hard. It's hard to weed through the shit because you got to do all this fucking antics and all this bullshit and talk shit to get the.
Well, that's the
fight.
world we live in now,
No,
and
but I'm saying-
there's some that fucking evolve with that aspect of the
But look
sport.
at Aldo. Aldo never
And
had
some
to do
that
that.
don't.
He was on top for 10 years. Even Aldo, he didn't have to say racist, but look, Aldo, he didn't get that same as push. He didn't get that.
But he didn't speak the language. Didn't try to speak the language.
So that's where we're at, though. So it's more the antics.
He didn't talk the shit.
Antics.
That kind of cripples a lot of foreign fighters
Yeah,
too.
but that's
But
not
you're
knowing the
trying to
language.
you want to appeal to the masses, dude. Are you not entertained? The gladiator shit, us,
No, I
the
get
people that
that.
are actually watching. You don't want. It's not about like what you do. Of course, yeah.
Well, you should-
Aldo, fuck yeah, he should be the fucking
but
up there,
even
dude. You know what I mean?
The
Like,
masses,
you
like
know what I'm
you
saying?
guys-
Like,
But
yeah.
for me, I should be.
I would never argue for that, but
flip for me, it should be the masses to be entertained for you guys because you already do jiu-jitsu. That'd be the more all right, cool. And it's not a boring fight for me because I see.
no, it's not for me on the
But-
ground shit,
but-
but that's for me.
For the yeah.
But like I was saying, like as far as the
That's the
overall
more masses.
masses, the mob, as you would say, like
Yeah.
back in the days, like.
So
Like,
we're-
that's for them. They want to see take off his fucking head,
we agree
rip off
then.
his head. They're drunk motherfuckers in the crowd.
So we agree
you know,
on
they
to
don't.
where it's that where it comes to the antics where it has to be that.
Now, in this day and age, now, yes.
Yeah. With the-
Imagine, damn,
with the
those were like the fucking ancient UFC fighters right there, gladiators and shit.
Fighting fucking tigers and shit.
I know, some crazy shit.
Yeah,
like
seriously.
I said, like, what's the point of it not
That's
going
what
to
it
the
was.
ground now because of jiu-jitsu and shit? You don't want to see that. You don't want to see that and bow to your own fucking opponent and kind of have that respect. It's got to be like, let me talk about your mom and do the shit that.
I mean, that's the reason wrestling. It's the reason wrestling and jiu-jitsu is not that huge.
The
You
shit
know,
that you say you don't like is what that entertains the crowd. Like, oh, he's talking to this character.
Not enough
He's talking
education.
About, I'm talking about this to build up the fucking fight. The fight should just be the fucking fight. You know?
okay, but imagine if we live in a Spartan world
That's
where
entertainment too.
no, check this out. Imagine if we lived in a Spartan world where wrestling was fucking mandatory, jiu-jitsu was mandatory, and PE growing all the way the fuck up. We wouldn't be thinking, oh, this is some
And they
boring
held it with
shit.
a high regard and shit.
This wouldn't be thinking this is some boring shit. You know, it's just it's because they're uneducated. They don't know what the fuck's going on, and they're used to seeing people get knocked out, and that's what they want to see. That's what you see on the TikTok videos. Kids fucking fighting each
to
other.
the simpleton, that's the most
You know?
entertaining. You know,
Yeah.
like, just like boom, just
Not
a
now, though.
motherfucker just.
It's done. Yeah, whatever.
Now,
Yeah.
though, I think a lot of motherfuckers are hip to the game of.
No, yeah, it's definitely better now,
I'm
but
saying a lot of motherfuckers know jiu-jitsu. Any cauliflower ears, they know all the fucking moves. I mean, we're way past the tap out era type shit. You know what I mean, back in my days, you know what I mean? That
back in my day.
yeah, back in my days, well, you know when it was tap out. And
Yeah.
We drink a couple beers while we drive down the
What's
street.
up, goddamn? Put your head up. Drive that motherfucker, goddamn boy. Here you go. No, but I'm saying, motherfuckers are smart. They know.
man, she got one of those auctions.
Huh?
One of
And
those
now-
auctions,
now the
auctions,
games,
some
but
horses or
Everyone
some
wants to
shit.
see the fucking the knockout fucking shot type shit. You know, what I mean? Like that's cool to see that, but there's a whole much that goes into this game of MMA type shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That
for
you-
sure.
You don't do the same with that boxing. They don't. You know, it's just that kind of shit. You know?
Hit in or what's that?
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah,
Yeah. Done.
I'm
Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah.
11.
Got an hour and a half in. We good. Got some shit to edit.
That's right, man. That's the station right there where you edit and shit.
Yeah, kind of. What's a computer? Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Does it take you a cool minute to like get everything together?
Little bit the audio just to get it synced up first, and then
Yeah.
after that, just
Then you
if
have
I
to
want to
cut
add
certain things.
graphics and shit like like a little title and shit like that,
Thumbnail.
Yeah.
then I could do that thumbnail for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
What about this John Jones and who's it? Who Ghana he's fighting? Who's it? Or,
Oh, he's fighting Cyril Gunn.
Santos.
Yeah, John Jones, Cyril Gunn.
He was a little agile. A little
I don't think it was the best matchup for John Jones, man.
I don't like him in the
But-
Nagaro or the.
But he could definitely get out wrestled by John
Yeah,
Jones.
John Jones is just different.
He's got that dog in him, like
Ooh.
John Jones, like because he's had situations where he can't keep that poker face. Where if he's hurt, like I say, like if he's tired, he ain't gonna be like Mayweather
Jones is
flailing
such a-
around and shit.
John Jones is such a,
McGregor, yeah.
Yeah.
John Jones is such
Or
a dumb
McGregor, I mean.
motherfucker that like how you spoil that talent, my boy. Like what are you doing, dog? Like
He's still kind of the
I
goat,
think
you know what I'm saying?
no,
Like
fuck
arguably.
that, dog. That's like
I
Kobe.
mean, he's a goat, but
That's like Kobe going out there and not have seen him get all these rings and out here drunk driving and doing stupid shit and he could have still
yeah.
been cheating on his wife or doing all the doing whatever the fuck. And like, come on, bro, let's see you in the ring, dog.
like don't do no ghetto shit though. Like some,
Bro,
like
you
yeah,
doing
like
what, dog? You
like
ran?
like fucking bottom of the barrel shit, you know? Like
Hey, dog, you ran from the cops from
leave
weed?
that shit in the
You
projects.
got $1 million lawyer, dog. You ran from the car because you had weed or whatever. And they're like,
Sound like bullshit.
stay and fight that case. Like, what are you doing?
Hey, excuse me, it was Coke, okay?
Or coke.
Yeah,
or
he just needed time to keister that shit.
was weed, whatever the coke or weed, dog. Like I got $1 million lawyer, dog.
When he hit that
I
pregnant
ain't gonna be
lady,
scared to do. I ain't gonna be scared.
Oh, that shit was fucked up, dog. That's what really got him fucked.
Yeah.
When he hit the pregnant lady, you can't.
Bumped out.
Yeah, I'll hit that. Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't turn a blind eye.
But I got $1 million lawyer, dog. I'm not running from
Wait
nothing,
up.
my boy, dog. You know what I'm saying? I've had to sit down for worse.
Got
shit.
Johnny
With the public
Cochran.
defender. You know, like I got $1 million lawyer. I'm fuck you guys. That's gonna like I'm not doing like.
fuck the
Not to
police.
see, not to be in the cage and shit. And they try to hold on for what do you want? What do you want? $100 million and shit. You're not.
I think that's kind of what makes fighters though, because their unpredictability,
Yeah, they're unpredictable.
even in their
wild-
mind.
the
You know what I'm
wild
saying? Like
aspect.
you got to be a crazy motherfucker to want to get in the cage and destroy people, or
Like John Jones would be the best for sure.
But
yeah, you know what I'm saying. And his brothers, dude. You look, his brothers are both like NFL fucking like.
Legion
you can't compare yourself
Yeah,
to
dude.
a Conor McGregor. I think that's way
He,
high.
like as
Even
big as
now.
John Jones is, what's funny is like this fool has always had the height and reach advantage against all these fools in 205, right? Well, he was the little brother getting his ass beat in his own pad. So that just shows you, like, damn, and this family.
It's always tougher though.
No, I know, yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying, because he took those ass whoopings. But damn, that motherfucker, like, that just shows those genetics.
But he wasn't fighting for a while because he wanted the same payday as like McGregor type payday.
He deserved it though. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, I get it. Like you were saying earlier, like, if you want to get racial about it, like, they didn't push him like he should have. And he wasn't.
No, they pushed Jones pretty good.
Not as much though. Like he could have.
Dana
Like
always praises this fool. Jones.
He does now for sure. He does.
Jones as the go as the number one.
No, he does. But I'm saying as far as the overall push,
because he was trying to negotiate a contract with Francis.
Protected him.
Money wise,
I wasn't even saying with race. I'm just saying with Woodley, he didn't promote as much than whatever. Just in the boring fight, but sometimes you got to do what's.
There's some foods that you don't like though, too. You know, like he does put favorites.
John Jones, he has.
Willie rubbed him the wrong way, you know, like
shit when he choked that dude against the cage.
Willie had a lot of condescending
elbow
shit.
knockout. He had some crazy. He's a freak of freak of nature type of athlete type shit.
Spinning elbow on Stephen Bonner, R.I.P.
Yeah.
R.I.P. We're talking about that fool getting hit with a mean ass shot. Yeah. That's fucked up.
But like I said, John Jones, but I'm saying, come on, bro. Stay in the fucking ring and do what you do. Why haven't we seen you in there? Like, come on. You're not going to get the McGregor money. Why? Because you're not talking like him. You're not. It's just different.
It goes back to that.
When's did John Jones ever move up? Did he go to heavyweight?
Go win it.
Just did, basically.
No, barely now.
He's about to
But
fight.
McGregor went down to lightweight, his regular weight, and the next weight. Then 1, 2, 3, you know, like I said. Yeah, dog.
On my own fucking belt.
Yeah, that's what I said. He showed a lot more than that shit. So don't compare the two. You can't compare the two as far as money. Get your ass in there and earn what you're gonna earn.
How much different do you think that fool's gonna look? Because this is him at light heavyweight right now.
Hey, Santos is that PFL now, huh?
Big.
That's right.
John Jones is coming
Dude, talk about John Jones being like career killers though, honestly, when you think about it, because like Santos, like this was a close fight, but he went downhill like a motherfucker after this fight.
Yeah.
You look at Dominic Reyes.
That you can't do it.
Dominic Reyes can't sniff a fucking victory after that. You know, not to say I like Dominic Reyes, but and he arguably beat John Jones, but he keeps like 4 knockouts in a row losses. And then you got like even Anthony Smith, dude. Like he kind of looked like just straight up like, dude. He was all right.
He was all right on the next one, but against an all right guy. You know what I mean? Like you're not in.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You're a commentator and you came back.
Speaking of Anthony Smith, he's about to face off against Johnny Walker.
Yeah, I know, dude.
That'd be all right fight.
Hey, you know, I like that for Johnny Walker though to get a somewhat of a name on his way up because he kind of deserved it after last time.
They're both in like the same situation right now. You know, like
UFC did Johnny Walker dirty though. Do you see him out like they fucking throw him out of the fucking like arena
on the streets of Vegas,
straight up barefoot, dog, and still in his fucking UFC gear, still had the wraps on and shit. Like,
why come? Because they wanted to get him the fuck out?
I don't know, because they didn't have seats for him or something, but that's fucked up, dude. Find a make a motherfucker get up to let this fool sit. Like, he just knocked some fool the fuck out, you know, like, what the fuck?
That was his last fight, right?
No respect, dog. No respect, you know, like, it's like,
I'm knocking fools out, dog.
Like,
you try to treat me like that? Like,
I fucking, like, hey, if me and my kids are sitting right there, I fucking let my kid get up. Hey, sit on my lap. Let Johnny Walker have a fucking seat. You know what I'm saying? He just fucking won. Like, UFC couldn't get this motherfucker a seat. That's fucked up, dog. And then he's on the strip, like, just straight up, just didn't even take a shower and shit. You know? Like, didn't even put his pants on. Like, damn.
That might have been more on him. Now. I don't see him there.
Unless it was for him a ploy to try to get some attention. I don't know.
I don't see the UFC dogging him like that. You know?
I would hope not, dude. But but I seen the footage.
Get him to the back of the fucking stages. Do what you got to do. Shower up, change up, and get the fuck out of here. And then trying to stick around and do your whole little run around the fucking ring. And
nah, but if you got an emphatic win, like you want to keep those guys around, hyping up the event. Still,
like I said,
I would think
he's not a Conor McGregor though. He's not known to, you know.
He kind of was. He was a little hype train for a minute until he got knocked out a couple ugly times.
I'm saying for Dana. I'm saying for Dana and the security
Jamal
call.
Hill knocked him out.
We got this fool running around. Just get him out. Get him to the back. We got the next fight coming up. He's not McGregor. You're gonna let some kind of shit push off. A fucking Khabib, we're gonna let him jump out to the ring and do his crazy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This motherfucker, get him. He got that knockout, but we're not really impressed. Get him the fuck back into his dressing room and get him the fuck
You're gonna let Khabib grab a couple multiple fucking assault charges real quick.
McGregor,
the eagle soaring like in the fucking crowd.
They're bringing
like motherfucker, like Dylan Daniels always.
They're putting fucking.
Hey, but he kind of ate it and came after him a little.
Yeah, they're putting seats in there.
He's a lot bigger than him.
They're putting asses in the seats though. This fool Johnny Walker ain't really like.
He would have been if he wouldn't have got those ugly knockouts because he was already calling out John Jones.
Smith and Walker.
And he fucked himself up by doing the fucking worm, dude.
I feel like they're right where they need to be. Them two to meet up on the way. Johnny Walker should go. But
Fun fact for the casuals, like fucking the way he actually hurt himself doing the worm, Johnny Walker.
And he did it again this last
And then
fight.
he did it again the last fight. Like, you didn't learn your lesson, stupid fuck.
Dislocated
Like,
his shoulder, eh?
I seen that he let himself easily first and then did the worm. You know, last time he kind of just fell forward and then
Like,
did it.
bro, don't even do that,
His
dog.
technique was way better this time. But
That's,
still, like,
that's like the backflip.
but
and
still,
shit.
dude, like, yeah,
don't
jumping
do
out
that.
the cage.
Don't do that shit, my boy. This ain't.
But that's just the Spartan shit. Are you not
At this point, I
entertained?
wonder how many fools done some dumbass shit like that. You know, like fuck themselves up during the post-fight celebration. Put together a little highlight
Who
reel.
are we
and
talking
shit,
about?
you know?
That little, damn.
Johnny Walker,
Who did that crazy backflip?
Michael Chandler,
Michael Chandler. That shit was the craziest backflip I've ever seen. That who just
and like he like suspended like Matrix type shit in the air,
fucking Nacho Horrible. Just fucking, I was like, God damn, dog.
and then landed that
Threw
shit.
his hope and landed like, I was like, don't ever do that again, bro. You fucking
And
dislocate.
that fool did like 4 the last his last win.
Man, I can see doing a backflip inside the ring real quick because a lot of cats could do that real quick. You know, just jump up in there and do a backflip.
I ain't hating on it. Like you just do some superhuman shit when you're that excited. Huh?
Yeah.
Like it's just
I
like
feel like
fuck.
I feel like you got the most power at that time. Once you come off a win and knocking the one on,
Yeah. That adrenaline rush. I mean,
you can go and
fuck.
knock another motherfucker straight the fuck
Easily,
out.
yeah.
But that kind of power and that energy that's on there that you're drawing from that shit.
For sure.
So you say John Jones and who's it? Ghana?
Cyril Gane, yeah.
Who do you got in that?
I mean, John Jones has more ways to win, like what I'm
Oh,
seeing.
John Jones. I haven't seen John
I'm
Jones.
thinking
fight.
just if it's a Muay Thai type fight, you got to favor God though, because he's got kicks. If he could attack John's legs with his kicks,
Who's ever
I
hurt
think John Jones has to kind of smother him and wrestle him, or kind of like Cain Velasquez him. You know what I mean? Like put him
Who's
up
there-
against the cage, smother him, like land some punches, get off him. You know what I mean? Land
John
some more
Jones.
punches.
Has he lost?
If he could do
ever
that-
won him? He's never lost in the whole UFC.
He's never lost. That one loss,
Okay.
dog. Like he
Oh,
was
that
putting on him. It
a
was
foul,
the elbows,
that downward
yeah.
elbow.
The 12 to
Downward
6 shit.
elbow
Now,
bullshit.
who's came close then?
Dominic
Dominic Reyes.
Reyes.
Dominic
Damn.
Reyes, Alex
Dominic Reyes,
Gustafson.
The fucking goddamn
Only two.
Don Flamingo. The Don Flamingo character of Mike Tyson's Punch Out. And
Yeah,
shit.
now he
Almost
can't
won.
win, dude. It's fucked up.
Damn.
Because I think he held that like he thought he won so bad that he kind of fucked with him a little,
Better than everyone else because he just beat the GOAT.
little
And
emotionally.
then you said, who's the best to beat this guy, in your opinion? John Jones. Hey, lightweight, heavyweight, or heavyweight?
Nah, I don't even know. Fucking.
No shit.
Nah, I mean, at heavyweight, there's
Heavyweight,
some.
Francis. That's the only person I can
I think he out wrestles Francis easily. Honestly,
I think John Jones.
I think a tougher matchup actually was Stipe than Francis because of the
I
wrestling.
don't like Steve,
Yeah.
man.
and his power.
I don't
Yeah,
like
but he's got
Steve,
some
man.
skill,
I
man.
know. I just thought he was like, I don't know. I was like,
I mean, he had the
old
most
ass-
defenses in the heavyweight. He's like a heavyweight type goat.
type motherfucker and shit. Same thing like
He's a fireman, dude. You know what I'm
Fury
saying?
and Shit, they're like, what the?
What? How can you not like a fireman? No, okay, no. No, but
Just turn it around. No, but he was just like, I like to see agile fighters. My shit.
No, I get you. Yeah, yeah.
Like Ghana and shit.
he's just a hard jarhead type dude.
Yeah,
like,
so I was like,
like
who's old ass
Ford
grandpa?
tough, built Ford
Yeah,
tough. type shit.
goddamn.
You know, like
Sons of bitches.
yeah. No, I get you, but him, fuck, I don't know who else challenges Jones.
And where's this guy Santos? He's out of it now. You guys are saying,
PFL.
There's not a lot. Oh, you know what? No. Hey, that fucking
Where's he
no.
at?
Hey, what's that fool?
WWE.
Pavlicek. No,
Cain Velasquez.
Sergey Pavlovich.
That boy
That-
got some power.
That guy's
in him.
scary.
who's that one and shit?
That guy's fucking scary.
Who's that one? Show me on that thing.
Sergio Pavlovich.
He's a Russian heavyweight dog. He's known for putting guys out in the first round.
Sergio something.
Yeah, he's been putting out a gang of motherfuckers in the first round, dude.
Heavyweight?
Sergio, but technical as fuck. Just think of like a Miracle Crow Cup type
Yeah.
dude, like that precise, but just a
That
fucking
boy there?
beast. Yeah.
Oh, and he fought
Oh,
this
even Derek
motherfucker.
Lewis right here. So
Yeah,
what's
he
up?
put out Lewis. He
And
put out
Tuivasa.
Tuivasa.
Oh, the Shui.
Yeah, he put
Chewy,
out Chewy
Chewy.
when he was at the highest peak of his game.
When did this fool come on the scene? This
Yeah, like recently, really.
Probably within the past year and a half, I'd like to
His
say.
last couple ass whoopings. I mean, he came out like
you saying this is for John
jumping onto the scene
Jones? You're
with.
picking to match up with John Jones?
I mean, I don't know,
A
dude.
good
I
matchup,
mean, he's
you know, a
But I'm
good
saying that's
matchup.
what-
he's got a
Poses
Russian
a threat,
name or
But
some
as
shit.
you guys knowing your fighters,
He's got some wrestling.
This is the one.
He poses a threat. I
There's
wouldn't
definitely-
say he's the one to take him.
No, I'm just saying this dude's a beast
Might be
in heavyweight right now.
I got you.
Anything about John Jones, but just
No, I'm just saying,
like,
but you would think that it would be in the heavyweight of
I don't think anybody beats John Jones right now, dog.
Even
John
heavyweight,
Jones is
nah.
a fucking beast, dog. Even in heavyweight, I don't think so. Heavyweight, maybe Francis, but then again, he needs time to
The
develop.
thing is, in
that
heavyweight,
grappling
they
game.
all have that puncher's chance. You know,
Chances,
like
yeah.
the Tai Tuivasa's even,
Boom, just woof, woof,
or you
woof,
know,
woof.
just someone who can hit hard as fuck.
Look at-
Derek Lewis was just man.
He's always been lazy.
Yeah,
He's a lazy
dude.
fighter. My balls are hot. Yeah.
And as soon as it's like,
That shit was whack. So it's that guy. But
Tai
What was I saying? Francis and John Jones. You think?
I think Francis touches anyone, he knocks him the fuck out, just like he did to Kane. But same time,
his last fight,
he didn't look that great.
He didn't look too good.
I felt like he got outworked on the feet, honestly. Other than the wrestling,
He's got bad knees. I can see that.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
So, almost had him down.
like this fool, just like when he's quick for a heavyweight,
Okay.
direct type
Too,
shit.
he got some hands on him too.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, and a hard ass head. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
to do that, I know the Shuey guy. Damn, spun his fat ass around, just putting hands on this boy, huh?
yeah.
Boom. What does that feel like, huh? I
Well, see, like
probably
this.
take 2 of those, dog. You know what the fuck did I get hit with, dog? Like,
But look at this dude, like an
What's that-
overgrown
what's that power?
fucking Kendo.
what's that power on that
Fat.
straight
Damn,
fucking
he
left?
didn't even like give him the hip with that one. You
Yeah,
seen that
that's
shit? He just gave him a straight. Yeah, it was just straight.
That's off the shoulder, dog.
But fast as fuck for a big dude.
That's what I'm saying.
Like fast as fuck for a big dude, and precise,
Where's
accurate,
this at?
accurate,
Where's
and
that at?
like kind of like you know what I'm saying, like
Where's that?
countering,
What's that
like
for, like?
waiting for Ty to
What's
throw
that little
something.
punching back game where you punch the thing and it scores your fucking...
Like see right there, like calculating. You know what I mean?
the rock'em
Like,
sock'em?
boom.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
Where's this at? 1,200, 1,500 pounds of pressure on your ass?
That was accurate and calculated. You know, so I'm saying this guy's
So this guy,
that's guy's someone to worry
I
about.
don't know. John Jones, I think, gets him.
I mean, if he can wrestle with
He can
them,
take him down. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he can take anybody down. Now.
we got to see how John Jones gonna look at heavyweight. If he looks all slow as fuck,
Yeah,
if he looks like a big dude with chicken legs and slow as fuck,
Who's that one? Go back 2 lefts.
Who?
One more.
Who comes out with a burrito body and shit?
which one? Where?
He looks pretty
Overeem.
big, like,
I
Who's
know.
that for that?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
seen pictures, dog. He looks.
he didn't die. He's still.
He's feeling it out right.
He left the UFC though.
Left, okay.
He did it the right way.
Oh, no, Anthony Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble died. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Sad, huh?
He's been out for so
crazy,
long,
dog.
you know. It's
Crazy,
like he has no
dog.
excuse,
Yeah,
you know.
he got
3
some
years
like
or
rare shit or whatever, but yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, Overeem looks scary. He don't look too big against this guy, but back
Overeem never had really had the chin though. I don't think.
he
you
always
know,
looks scary.
for
Like, I
his
gotta
style.
fight this guy. Like, he know how to come in the ring. Like, who am I fighting? Overeem.
Especially when
Back in the day when Homeboy had no loose skin.
Yeah.
You know,
when
I
when
mean,
he was
Homeboy
juiced.
They cut out that
Yeah.
TRT or whatever that shit.
Yeah, exactly. When he was juiced, like, they said that he was
Everyone goes
fucking
back to the
juiced.
original body weight. Like, oh, you're not so scary, my boy.
All of a sudden, because that fool fought Chuck Liddell.
Bonds of the UFC.
Chuck Liddell beat his ass in Pride, dude, at 205, right?
Chuck had that. Now Chuck had that crazy knockout.
But Chuck had a dad bod.
Regular.
Like,
With the dad bod, that's what I'm
With
saying.
the dad bod.
I did cocaine on the weekends, but I'm saying he just had that knockout where that shit hit you, you're ice cold, you're out.
Yeah.
Food, wobble legs, dog. How many motherfuckers you seen him knock the fuck out with that? Over
Yeah,
there,
dude.
right?
Fuck
Boom,
yeah.
you shoot it on
Like I
there.
said, I met Chuck. That fool has some bits on him. Huge
Yeah.
ass fucking hands. I was like, fuck.
That chin though, man. When that shit went, dude, that shit went.
I know. Same to Alistair. But yeah, with Chuck, I know. That was the only thing bad with him.
Dana's like, hey, bro.
Huh?
Getting knocked out some fucking Pride and shit.
Who?
Overeem.
Yeah, I don't think he ever had a chin, honestly. Yeah. That was the thing. Every time he got cracked, he got
You
dropped.
guys
Huh?
ever see pictures of Overeem and Pride when he was like skinny as fuck?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. When he fought Chuck. He fought
Yeah,
Chuck,
crazy.
and Chuck beat his ass at 205.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
When he was a
Monster
skinny
back
frame
then,
still.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he was skinny, like tall and lanky type
Lanky,
shit,
but
but
the
just
kinda- the
still
kinda
kind
fighter
of
you wanna
muscular.
see.
Yeah.
Fighter you want to see, though. Yeah, Pride was a shit back then, huh? What the fuck?
Those rules.
Had a sellout, man.
I think their rule set was the best as far as like who wins the fight, because like you kind of the crowd you always knew who won the
Rampage
fight.
went on a
Like,
talk show on the Adam 22, and he said that's how Pride.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
yeah, I saw some of that too. Yeah.
Good one.
And Pride fucking lost their money rights for their television. That's what lost all their money type shit. So they had to sell to fucking the damn UFC type shit. Not like the UFC came and just, hey, bottom out. You guys are doing too good. Let's buy you out type shit.
Yeah, of course, they're businessmen at the end of the day.
They ended up buying a library.
And
Yeah.
Rampage 2 had to go with his ass too. Well, I heard Rampage last fight looked whack in the Bellator.
Bellator, yeah. I think he's just not hungry now. That Rampage is talking about fighting fucking
Boxing.
and boxing,
Yeah.
but I think that hype left. That hype left
Yeah.
with
Shannon Briggs no
Where's Shannon
not-
Briggs?
you're not
Yeah,
doing
Shannon
it.
Briggs.
No one cares about that shit.
They should have fought though, honestly.
Yeah, they should have and didn't want to done it, but it's got to be the money that match. And like I said, it got to be hype. Even like Jake
Like you
Paul,
said, lazy dude.
Jake Paul-
Lazy. That fool don't want to train, man.
Lazy who?
Like the rampage,
Oh, I
dude.
was like, lazy. I was like, what you talking about?
No, I'm talking Rampage. He's lazy.
Yeah, lazy. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, you don't want to go fucking train. You know, that's what it is, dude.
Fat as fuck.
Why not put that fight on?
Who's the white boy? Jake Paul.
Jake Paul.
Jake Paul, the boxer, or the brother.
They're both Jake Paul and Logan Paul.
What's the one that fought? Not Mayweather, the other one. Jake Paul.
Jake Paul,
Jake
yeah.
Paul, yeah. Like even those are kind of getting like, if it's on, I'll watch it.
Well, he's fighting Tommy Fury next, so that's next weekend, I think.
Yeah.
That's
Tommy gonna go
or
through with it
maybe
or not?
maybe 2 weeks.
Like, are you more excited? Are
I
you
think
more
so.
excited to watch that
I
fight
think
or a
you should,
UFC fight?
A UFC
Yeah, I'm like,
fight,
dude, you ain't
obviously.
got nothing to lose. I don't know who. The
I ain't
fuck you
buying
are
it.
anyways,
It'll be
you know?
on, but
No, it'll be on, but like I said, it's
I'm
not,
still interested to watch it because
Like-
this might at least. I don't think it's. I still
don't
don't.
wanna-
I still don't think
I
it's
wouldn't care
just
about
up
a
critics.
Jake Paul fight more than I would care about this Islam fight and fucking. You know,
Oh, of course not.
Yeah.
Because you know it's not at the highest level. But
I'm just saying that's where it's at for
it's
me.
not
with
at the
that
highest
type
level.
shit,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? These guys are beginners. You look at the both of them
But
are
I
like
do
5-0 type fighters. You know
I
what
do
I'm saying?
think this is a good fight for Jake Paul as a boxer. coming
Yeah.
in. I mean, just kind of solidify. Like I said, you can't fight nobodies and then like count that as a one win. Like if I'm fighting a trashy ass fighter in the street, that don't really count as a fight. Why? You're supposed to beat him, my boy. You know.
Honestly, I don't even
Jake
think
Paul-
no matter what happens, I
Who
don't
did you fight
think
this
Jake
last
Paul
one?
fucking gets any credit, dude. Because then they're gonna look at like you were pointing out. If he fucks up Tommy Fury, they're gonna be like, "Well, Tommy Fury's record is his opponents
Yeah,
are like
they're gonna
12, and
nitpick
what did you say, like
everything.
200?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's 200 fights. But that's 200 fights, Jake
But
Paul.
I'm saying, people are gonna still hold
But
Jake Paul like, "Well, this is who this
those
guy
200
is."
fights, whatever he is, say the other guy, Fury, his 200 fights, whatever, that's 200 fights Jake Paul never had.
No, his opponent's record combined
I'm
was
saying-
12 and 200.
Even if it's 12 and 200, that's 200 fights.
That just shows that they weren't
never-
winners.
But you never had though. That's fights that if you had 200 fights and I never.
No, he's only had like 5. They've had like
whatever,
5
if it's
apiece.
5 and I only had 1. You should vote just because of the experience I've had of that fighting and shit coming under that belt. So me coming in to fight someone who's never, me not having no fights to come in and fighting someone that has fights, you should used to be getting touched on your chin and knowing what's in and out, the confidence.
No,
the
but
whole-
I'm saying they both have the same amount of fights. We're talking about the opponents, like because
different from him fighting Anderson Silva, to be honest.
Oh wait, Jake Paul and who? Fury?
and Fury, yeah,
Oh,
they haven't
yeah,
had many
same fight.
fights.
Oh, I
Like
think
Tommy,
he had
Fury,
no
no,
fights.
That'll be
no,
the
his
main difference.
opponents,
If Tommy
their
Fury
combined
is as good
record
as- I don't know,
is
bro, like,
12
coming
and
from
like
that family,
200,
you
like
should
12
be
wins,
somewhat
200
skilled.
losses.
You know, yeah, but dude,
But no, I
Anderson's
hear what
an
you're
old
saying for
man.
sure. Yeah, that
I'm
makes
not
sense.
trying to
Yeah,
call him old man.
I
He's
think
Anderson
I think it's a good
Still the GOAT,
matchup.
But for
Tommy
me-
Fury, bro,
for me
like
to
you
even get
should
into
have
the pros,
faster.
I'd
You don't
have-
give a shit,
I'd
yeah.
have to give so many amateur fights to get into the pros. Jake Paul has had no
Yeah,
amateur fights in
yeah.
the pros.
True.
Fury had to have some fights.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
So-
He definitely has more experience
Yeah,
in
he has
boxing.
more experience, so that's me actually fighting a real boxer at this
True.
point. Not a fucking Woodley. Not a
Jake Paul did get
who
him
the
though.
fuck-
Ben
I hate
Askren.
to say, hey, I was rooting for Anderson in that one, but he gave it to him.
He got his ass.
I didn't know that. Yeah, Ben Askren, that doesn't even count.
10 years
I feel
ago, it'd be a
I feel
different
like
story.
I catch that
but
fade in
he
the
got it.
streets and I beat Ben Askren.
Well, that fool is coming off a hip surgery. I mean,
no,
so
but still, Ben Askren looks like a fool out fade up in the street and just homie, just put tips on his.
so I don't know, dude.
Pick up and slam anybody on
Yeah.
the fucking head.
Wrestling,
One of the best wrestlers
but,
ever, bro.
yeah,
Straight
but
up.
wrestling, but I'm just off from the shoulders and
Top
shit.
15
Ding, ding,
and
ding, ding,
shit.
get off me. I'm not gonna be afraid to tip him up. Then I'm gonna be more afraid.
No, I know. Yeah, you might not be, but you see those ears, you might think twice. Like,
Maybe.
I think 9 times out of 10 he beats Masvidal. Honestly,
Yeah.
like I think Masvidal got lucky with that fucking
They
knee.
never run that back, huh?
Like honestly, if that fight goes
That ended
further,
his career, bro. Honestly, I think it did. It really did.
no. But if Ben Askren gets a hold of fucking Masvidal in that fight,
I didn't
it's
even-
over,
actually,
dude.
Yeah, he would have grinded him out.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I didn't see
He would've Khabib'd him,
Ben
dude.
Askren fight no one.
You know.
I didn't see him. Who did he fight before that? I didn't.
Well, because he got into the UFC way too late, is what it was.
That one was questionable. You know?
It was.
Stop that shit.
Yeah,
it was looking
yeah.
bad. Though. It was looking bad for Robbie Lawler.
Yeah, he shouldn't. It was
Oh,
some
Robbie
weird
Lawler,
shit.
That's when
He
stopped.
weathered the storm of Robbie Lawler.
A bulldog choke, right? And
Yeah.
then pretty
Yeah.
much his arm was going limp, and her fucking.
That's right.
That was a
He
bullshit
didn't stop that.
stoppage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought he said he was like not tapping, but didn't tap, but like.
Yeah,
oh, no,
because
I'm
from a
good.
jujitsu standpoint, dude, it's like you can't like panic and shit, you know. So
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
if a
That
dude's
was a
completely
bullshit
relaxed, then it's like you can't
That's
really
what I'm
do too
saying. Robbie
much.
Lawler,
If his
Ben
whole
Askren,
body's limp,
I don't even
then
put
it's a
those. I
different
put my
story.
money all day on Robbie Lawler type shit.
No, I know. I would too in the first round.
wrestling,
After that, I would
dumping
not.
him and then winning is like, I mean, like, was he when I didn't ever seen Ben Askren fight besides this and looking him up, but dumping him and getting that little takedown, what do you do with that? Are you submitting him? Are you going for a mill? Are you ground and pounding him?
He'll grind and pound more.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like, watch this Bellator fights, dude. Like,
see his fight. Yeah, see, I never
Yeah,
seen
that would
him.
have been a great matchup to see.
Is it? No, for sure the wrestling. I get the wrestling because he was all up on that, but I didn't see it. Like Mas, I said, that's what you're judged off that last fight. You're a Masvidal's. You're a meme. You're a fucking.
he
meme.
came too late. He was already retired, and then comes the UFC. Like what's fucked up is like, cause him and Dana had a little beef like before when he was at Bellator. He was already like, damn, like him and GSP, those are the two best welterweights basically. Ben Askren, but he was in Bellator, and it literally he hadn't lost a round. Like Khabib, everybody, dude.
Yeah.
Like he was destroying every fucking buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause his wrestling is next level, dude. He lost to one guy in college, dude. You know what I'm saying? In 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
said I wasn't going with race shit, but I'm saying with Dana White, he picks.
they just didn't like each other.
He
Yeah.
picks and chooses who's going to be the UFC, and it should just go by off their talents. Like
So
you're
by the
saying,
time
like,
he
what?
came into the UFC,
How come I don't know
he was
this?
shot. You know.
They don't show the highlights. You're not showing that. You're showing the other shit. So that's what I'm saying. Not like Woodley. He was just a great
Yeah.
athlete. I'm not saying black, white, Mexican, whatever.
No, yeah.
You know. But I'm just saying Dana White gets to pick and choose. So if it's your thing already, then Dana White, you should get pick and choose her fights. You know what? John Jones, you're going against Alessandro. Let's see what that fight looks like. I'm curious type shit. If you're doing a McGregor fight and Mayweather type fight and you know, and you're making that happen, you can make any fucking fight
Mayweather.
happen.
Yeah, but Adesanya wouldn't have had
They shut that shit down. Yeah, he had no chance. After
Yeah.
he lost
Our-
to Blachowicz,
our
bro,
fucking-
Jones just said, and this guy wanted to fight
Our
me.
Francis Ngannou.
Jones would have beat him,
Our
dude.
Yeah, he
Francis
would have, dude.
against
The size
Alessandro.
advantage.
What about a Francis against Alessandro? That's way too heavy, huh?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's too heavy. Who was the one? My bad. Who was the one after that? Oh no, bad. Was not Wood or Usman. My bad. Usman and Alessandro.
I think I
No, I'm
might.
saying I fucked the homies shit. I'm saying
I got Usman.
beat him.
Just because of wrestling.
And he's long too. He's a long watchweight. He's a big ass watchweight himself.
Okay.
He's look at he's fucking jacked, dude.
There's
He's
the
straight
overrated and then
like Black Panther shit. You know? Yeah. Oh, there's all
there's no saying
the
that.
highlights are over him getting
right now.
fucking knocked out. That's fucked up. He was a fucking beast, obviously, but damn.
You got a compilation of getting knocked the fuck out a bunch of times.
That's something. That's something.
You knock motherfuckers out, you better get knocked out.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, he's on both ends of it for sure.
Damn, that foot look dried up.
That lip cut was nasty.
Well, that's,
You know what I'm talking
I had a
about?
great career, and
From
it
Rosen
was
Straight.
very good.
Fuck you still.
He has like a kind of a soft voice, like yeah, and I had a very good.
See? Mike
It was
Tyson.
a good fight,
Oh,
and
that fucking toe cut. Damn, that foot looked dried out like
You
a
gotta
dried
fight with this fool.
like a dried up raisin, dog. Like what the fuck?
who is that?
Someone's
Barber
grandpa.
Ari.
Oh, Badahari. Okay, yeah. Legendary kickboxer.
Yeah.
I'll fight him again. I'll fight Badahari. Yeah.
The kickboxing doesn't it transition. It's cool to bring that in with them, but doesn't necessarily gonna do. Yeah.
Like I said, the way Adesanya and Pereira were they're both like
Who was the other one that
Cyril
came in with
Gane.
the scissor sweep? Had a good scissor sweep.
Kung Lee.
Kong Lee.
Yeah, Kung Lee was a beast back in the day.
That was back in
He
the day.
got in late too himself. Actually, he was already
Who
late.
was that
He was
other
old,
motherfucker?
late 30s when he got
He
in.
was the best fucking Supermax champ or whatever. The kickboxing. Not
K1.
Not K1. Booyaka or Booyah.
Oh, Buakaw.
Booyah. Yeah, I seen that fool
He's-
train out there in Oakland, dog.
He still fights.
Yeah, that fool. That is a.
Bare knuckle right now.
Yeah. That,
He's
is
like
he?
bare knuckle, yeah,
knuckle?
like bare knuckle Muay Thai or bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah,
Did he?
that fool had the craziest kicks and like with the Damon Dexter, the Holland fighter, or he's a kickboxer too.
No, I don't think I
Oh no, you're talking about the white dude.
White dude
Passed
and
away.
Did he pass away?
I think so. Deckers, Raymond
Deckers,
Deckers,
Deckers, yeah.
Ramon Deckers.
Yeah, some
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
like
that guy was a fucking beast.
That fool was a crazy ass kick.
Yeah, yeah. No, yeah, he did pass away. Yeah, it's crazy.
Damn, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That fool was a crazy kid.
Yeah.
Knocking motherfuckers out. I used to watch hours of that shit.
Yeah, because he was from the Boss Ruling School.
Alright! Yeah.
Yeah, Ramon Deckers. Yeah, fool was a beast.
He's Holland, right? From Holland?
Yeah.
They got the bed. They got good kicks from there.
But they always have the hands too, though, and that's what gives the Thai guys. The Thai guys, they mostly were
My thing
kicks.
is like, how do these fools get cut so quick in the UFC? I've been to a Muay Thai full contact rules where they're coming in but this and not taking that shit. Like they got leather fucking faces. Not you see the Muay Thai fights,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
not getting cut up. There's not half as much blood. And then the UFC get one fucking elbow, you're split the fuck open and shit. You know? Like
Yeah,
it's crazy, man.
yeah, it's crazy too. Yeah,
Muay Thai fighters are tough, man.
Fuck yeah.
I'd probably go Muay Thai, wrestling, and then
those are the two.
Yeah.
I think everybody had it wrong. They think jiu-jitsu, wrestling, Muay Thai, every dojo was that way for like 20 fucking years. I think wrestling and
You get that combination of two.
and boxing or kickboxing.
Muay Thai, wrestling, throw the jiu-jitsu in there, and then everything else.
Yeah.
Still gotta know a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
You got to
judo,
reround it.
fucking
Because grappling is
softball,
grappling at the end of the day.
grappling. What's that
you
shit?
know.
Randy Couture? It was a Grudge Cage.
A Greco. Yeah.
A little bit of everything and shit.
That always works good with MMA
Because if you
too.
know it, then you know how to get it. You know it, then you know how to get onto it and shit.
Randy used to press motherfuckers against the cage, just fuck
dog.
them up, dude.
Grind you the
for real.
fuck out.
He
dog.
put the blueprint right there.
Yeah.
Grind you the fuck out.
Everyone follow that
Yeah,
blueprint.
it's crazy. Yeah, because so many champions do that shit now. You know, It's
Even
like,
Brandon Vera back in the day when he was kind of like trying to, he was following that whole fucking blueprint.
Yeah.
Put up against cage, which kind of I thought he shouldn't have done, honestly. Because that fool was a Muay Thai guy. You know what I mean? Like, he almost like at long
Brandon
range.
Vera, big ass bald fool, right?
Yeah,
I
he
seen this
kicked
photo.
ass in one, like when they weren't doing USADA. I think he got used to fuck up. Like he had all the skill though, like technically and long guy.
Who's that?
So Brandon Vera, remember that fool?
I remember.
Yeah. So I think he kind of fought a little not like he should have. You know what I'm saying? Like I think they should have been pushing him more as teams, like to fucking just unleash his kicks and shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like,
They don't capitalize on their
because he did a lot of
accolades they
Greco
got.
shit, you know. But
Brendan Vera is like kind of like the Kendall.
like
Grove
Kendall,
type
yeah,
shit, like,
yeah.
why are you fighting down to you fucking 6'4", dog?
Yeah.
You fighting like you a 5'5" fighter
Yeah.
type shit. I mean, like
Makes
the
no
fuck?
sense, huh?
Use that shit, dog. Use the whole ring.
You about to hit some more of those?
I feel the little ones kicking already.
How you feeling, dog?
I feel good. I feel like that get a little high and shit.
That's right. That's right.
Like the eyes are a little bit more like, oh, what happened?
A little close.
Should I take that bong here, dog? I ain't on probation. I just quit because I wanted to.
I don't know. You ever fucked with shrooms or no?
Nah, dog. Nah, I never fucked with shrooms before.
If you gotta do it, you gotta do at least the 2 grams. The first 2.
Yeah, I've thought about microdosing.
I did too,
you know, just
Like
because
the
I'd be
microdose?
bored at the pad. You
The
know.
microdose will kind of get you like
Yeah.
right now. I can
No,
feel
not
it.
even.
Having already done it before, I could feel it because I took that little cap. I could kind of feel like all right, and then like the different. Then I'm not just buzzed. I'm like I got a good little high. I can
That's
feel
right.
that difference. But the 3 grams, 3.5 grams, way too much, dog. I mean, it
Yeah.
was half scary, half fun, half worry. So that was a little. I mean, but I think 2 to do the 2 grams or maybe in half an eighth type shit would be
Yeah.
kind of put you over like. All right, and then because it's a mind, because when I was on it, I was fucking tripping like, damn, I gotta treat my dogs, my dogs. Cause I'm always mean to my dog. Gotta treat your dogs better. Hey, you gotta. I was like checking myself as a person type shit. You gotta treat. I had these customers, these little young boys that come and try to get shirts on me, and I didn't have patience for them, and I was always
It's like therapy.
yeah, I guess I was mean to them, whatever. But I was like, no, you gotta start treating these guys better. It's like, why are you doing this, dog? And like talking to yourself, you know what I mean? Kind of like. Self-evaluating yourself, that ego shit, you know what I mean? That ego. That's what they say.
Everybody has their voice in their
7
head.
grams is the ego killer. It kind of, ego kind of.
Like you're out of control, basically.
Yeah, it
like
kind of fucking checks yourself where you need to be checked at and shit.
that's
Like,
just
that you
just
know
scary
you're
though.
wrong, yeah.
Fuck, just to be totally out of control. Like you're just.
But you've done acid, motherfucker. Well,
Yeah, I know, but I didn't feel that though. Really though.
know.
You did acid too, though. He was telling me. I didn't even know this about
Man,
this guy.
Your dad, so I gave your dad a tab. You took one, right? You
Yeah, I only took one, yeah.
Said done and do shit, and I got the other one back from him. I've ordered this up for because I used to smoke dope and do everything. So I was already up for a couple of days, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Man, my cousin said this didn't do shit." I don't know if it was a black pyramid or what. I took that one, ended up fucking me up and shit. I was over there like when I went to go throw up in the toilet, I'd see shit in it because in the daytime you didn't see so much like colors and shit, but you could still see shit. I could see like fucking like my skull on my face. I was like, "What the fuck?" I had the worst trip ever, dog. I fucking I couldn't close my eyes, couldn't go to sleep. Yeah, I was gonna tell my mom just take me to the doctors and get my fucking stomach pumped and shit. You know, it fucked me up. So that time I never done it.
I didn't feel shit.
I didn't do it again until recently. Till
recently.
Not recently with tab, but I did like half a tab with Wally. But because if you do half a tab, it kind of gives you the giggles. What's up? You know what I mean? You do one whole.
See the shit as much,
Yeah, you do one tab. You could get like the lighter, and you can see like tracers. You could do the Bruce Lee thing with the fucking. You do two.
I do want to do
tabs.
that, but
I've done 3
I
tabs.
never did that.
I've
To
done
do
2
that.
tabs back to back, and then I bought a tab from a boy, and it showed up at the party, and I dropped that 3rd tab, and I was tripping. Balls of rain coming from the fucking bottom of the fucking floor. The popcorn ceiling was turning to Indians. I went to go wipe my face. I could see the lint and my pores open up. That was crazy, and that shit lasted for 12 hours all to the next day, dog.
Yeah.
Like, all right already.
I couldn't. Yeah, dog. Fuck. Mom. That shit was fucked up. So I won't fuck with that shit no more. I stopped fucking like with coke after like because I had Braden's son basketball team. One of his dads was at a party and he
I
just.
remember you telling about that. Yeah.
He did a bump of coke and it had fentanyl on it. He died, and his cousin was fighting for his life on there. And he wasn't an everyday user type of the shit, but just partying, you know, and did.
And just great ass shape, huh? Rip type dude.
And died. I was like, what the fuck? I ain't touched it since then. I was like, hell no, dog. I was like, they're putting that shit in that. You know, and I saw. I'm cool because the boys, cousins, they would always party, would get drunk, do a bump here, do a bump, and it's like.
You never know what's in there.
To me, coke was like weed for me back then, anyway, but now it's a little bit more like, fuck that, dog. Death? Nah, I'm cool, my boy. Yeah. You got me fucked.
Trying to have a good time, but you know.
Like I said, I'll do some shrooms every now and then. It's more like on the mental self-evaluation type shit. It's nothing too, you know. It's not gonna go bad on you, you know. And if I did 4 grams, it's still not. You're not gonna.
I couldn't do that shit though.
You could.
That's the same thing with the weed.
You got a strong mind, though. You got a strong mind.
That's the same thing with the weed, like you're saying, like because the panic attack shit. I've had that before. Remember when I did panic before? I had another one recently. I was just like, fuck.
I got all mad when you quit that time. Oh fuck.
I was like, damn.
Quit smoking weed. Like, fuck no.
How do you think I feel now? That's good.
But like the 3 grams, that shit had me a good little trip.
That's just crazy to me. I just feel like I would just lose it, dude, because I feel like I have a stupid mind, like crazy mind or some shit. So I just like fucking go somewhere, some dark shit.
I was watching 90 because when I got, because Desiree had to go pick me up from work. I couldn't even drive. My hands were all fucked up. I was laughing. And so me and her were having a conversation. It felt like a 3rd-person party. I was in the front seat and we're talking. I thought I was talking normal, but I was in the back seat and I was kind of just looking out the window and I was listening. I was looking in the front, listening to them 2 talk. And then I came back to reality. I was like, what the fuck, babe? I was worried. Was I talking normal? She's like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? That's crazy. And it'd be so funny that it started getting scary. Like, how far is the trip gonna keep going and shit? And so it'd kind of get fun, scary. But the whole time I was laughing. The whole time I got home. And then I tried. I was like, I'm just gonna sleep this off. But I put what's that? It says 60 days in or 90 days in jail, shit, or whatever that shit is. Where they locked up them fake people in jail. County type shit. And that was in the background. And that started stressing me out, dog. Where it brought me back to the old days when I was busted. And I was like, oh fuck, I changed it to some like homemaking shit to how to make houses or some bullshit. Yeah. So is that switch? I could go here and start tripping, or I could just stay right here and just like, all right, just. Relaxing. For 6 hours I was on it. But I was being a bitch, so I didn't really go with it. I should have been outside, kind of going to stars and being about with just let it kind of consume your body type shit.
But maybe it was just that point where it depends on where you are at.
I never done it before, dog. That was obviously way too much for my first time. Man. I was kind of low key mad at homeboy, but not enough to like catch that fade with it. Like, okay, bro, I'm out of it, but damn, bro, you gotta let me know on that.
Like, what the fuck? What do you give me, motherfucker?
My mom didn't tell you. I was like, your mom just dropped off some T-shirts and some chocolate bars. I don't know what the fuck this was. I thought you watched my Instagram. I was like, motherfucker, don't pay attention to your goddamn Instagram. What the fuck you put in here? I didn't know you could even mix shrooms into chocolate bars and all that bullshit. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
I was trapped.
So you thought it was just an edible?
That was edible, dog.
Even edibles could be scary.
Hey, dog. I was in there just because at Chris's. I was the only one there, and it has cages on the front door. I felt like I was trapped in there. I was like,
how much was that? 2 grams, you said?
3.5 grams. He puts 3.5 grams in a chocolate bar, but they're partial.
And they said that Terrence McKenna shit's like 5 grams, huh?
Yeah. Well, the Ego Changer is 7 grams.
Oh, 7?
The Ego Killer. That's a lot. But you know how a Hershey bar comes and you have like
that's the 911 caller.
You can break off like a little piece of the Hershey bars. Is that? I mean, you still have them like that, and you can break off. So it's 4 parcels. You're supposed to do like 1 here in the afternoon, maybe, or 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 later towards the evening. But I was just like, oh, what's this? Cookies and cream? I was like, this is fire.
This is fire.
You want none? That's my favorite. I ate that whole bitch. I'm still screening, and then I was like, what the fuck? I was like. damn, my hand feels hella weak. I was like, what the fuck? I felt weird. I was like, oh, the edibles. All right, let me clean up, go home, get a good sleep, whatever, and just enjoy the high and shit.
This food's always been that way. I swear to God, like if I got some gummies or whatever, like 10 milligrams, 15 milligrams. This food just like eating like it's popcorn.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Like just.
Because I judge shit off weed. Like, man, I used to rip gram. I'll pick a gram in that bowl and torch us. So I was like, man, what you gonna show me that I've done crap? I smoked speed, dog. I smoked 8 ball today. You know, like, that line. Like, what you gonna show me that I ain't?
But that shit still humbled you
Some
real
shit
quick,
humbled
though.
me out, like that Sylvia. What's that? Sylvia. My homie, he packed a bowl of that shit. I was like, man, smoke real weed. Stop being a bitch. I hit that Sylvia shit. And low key, I was like, that shit was like, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Like when I,
like hit paint or something or Nas.
I did Freon off the air conditioners and that kind of gave me the same thing. And that shit put me to sleep. I was like, oh, what the fuck was this, dog? And I started laughing and shit. But now I don't fuck around. Damn, what's on his back? Is that hair?
Oh no, that shit looks nasty, huh? Birthmark or some shit.
Yeah, that shit looked ugly as. That's crazy. Like, hey, bro, don't touch me with that when we
Some
fight.
fur. That shit might be contagious.
Infection and shit.
Big ass bruise.
Fucking giant ass staph infection.
Is it hair or what is that shit?
What is that?
Fucking patch.
God damn.
That's fucked
hey,
up.
Hey, bro, get off my arm, dog. The fuck?
That, like trying to avoid that clinch, huh?
My guy said this will make sure he don't clinch me.
Yeah, dog. What is that? Hey, can we get this check? Fuck the COVID. I need to check that shit. What is that?
You
shit,
got Ebola and shit on your fucking shoulder.
Dog.
That's fucked up, but
That's
damn.
fucked up, but still, dog. Is it hair or is it that's giving that black shit? Like a crazy cut.
I barely even noticed that shit.
Should you
Yeah.
be fighting, my bro? Like how you bald and have hair on your back? You got a hairy ass back. Got a cul-de-sac on his head and shit.
Fucking wax off that shit
Yeah,
real
like
quick,
that
you know?
Damn, who the fuck?
Yeah, that was purple as a motherfucker.
Hey, that's fucking, what's his
Midnight.
name? Malvin Manhoof. Yeah, that's Malvin Manhoof.
Who? I thought it was.
Malvin Manhoof. Damn, he look like midgety right there. You know what I'm saying? Like a small, like midgety.
Take a leak real quick.
You heard that word? Me either. Midgety.
I'm cool right now.
I know I gotta take a piss too. Shit. Thought you were going to sleep though.
Whatever.
So you thought you were going to sleep though?
Got work tomorrow? What's today?
Me nah. I'm good. I was supposed to work today. But we stayed up watching fights last night. And I was editing some shit. Did a little video on Jake Paul shit.
Yeah, I still stayed out here for a minute.
Did
Yeah.
you? Oh, no, I seen some Ben Askren. Like I watched one of them. It was nice. The fucking Cradle series.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
watching that.
Show's pretty
Rusty
tight.
has his position there.
So I'm saying too, dude, watch
It's just hard to transition that wrestling. And
like watch Ben Askren though, because he's like a wiry type skinny guy, almost like a Benji build, but so fucking strong, obviously. But technically wise, that guy.
In a documentary when they did on them because he did wrestle with all little kids and shit. What is that?
That literally had that fool had the NCAA pin record for a minute. Yeah.
No,
At American South too?
no, not American. But what was he for his wrestling and shit? He's the Division One.
No, he won like 2 national champions.
So I seen him doing his little.
He made it to the finals all 4 years.
Does he have
Yeah,
his own
dude.
school though? He has his own little.
Yeah.
Askren,
Yeah.
I seen a documentary on that shit after that shit.
Yeah.
He records in there.
Like that fool literally made it to the finals all 4 years in college. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the only,
First never to get the
But that's the one who could take a loss though. Like he didn't.
Yeah.
Like, when Masvidal did.
Yeah, he didn't lose shit off
wasn't
it.
really like, oh fuck, and go hide in the
He
closet.
He climbed himself off that. Like,
I think
fuck.
whoever could take a good loss like that, even with
Usman.
Or Jake Paul,
not
too.
Usman, fucking
Talking about Jake Paul knocked him out?
Swamp Boy,
Oh, fucking
Big-
jiu-jitsu guy, right?
no Swamp. We're just talking about
Big
Hot Sauce,
Country?
Louisiana, fucking
Poirier.
Poirier. Justin Poirier when he lost and came back, he still to kick that loss because some people can't take loss and after that they fall off, they're done and type shit.
He never lost twice in a row.
Yeah, after that
Yeah.
type shit.
He never lost twice.
Aldo too
Yeah.
coming.
Dustin, yeah.
Aldo
Yeah.
looking good coming back too and shit. You know what I mean, like.
Imagine if Aldo fights Mayweather though. Like Benji was saying, that would be kind of fucked up for one of the goats of boxing to lose to like Aldo. But Aldo has some hands at this stage in their career. But I still think he might not be able to hit Mayweather. Honestly,
I wouldn't mind losing to Aldo though. To be good about like outside of
like who would you rather lose to, Aldo or one of these YouTubers? You know what I'm saying? Like,
outside of McGregor with that little flash knockout type shit. Aldo was still.
He was one of the goats.
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
take that shit away.
yeah.
That's what we're gonna.
Volk, honestly, Volk's the evolution of the sport now. You know, and that's why he's able to beat Aldo.
His winning streak is that.
He just lost today.
He lost today, but as far as featherweight though, like he's pretty much cleared that division. He was like 20. He had won like 20 some straight, but
Who's off the UFC Fighter Series? Who was against him on that? I forgot. What was his name? Oh, that was the Fighter Series when they did the Ultimate Fighter Series.
was that Brian Ortega? I think, or no?
Was that Brian Ortega? Or no?
Was that against Volk? No.
It was Ortega.
Yeah, it
Is
was
a kick. Well, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
What do they call him? The knee.
T-City.
T City, yeah, Triangle City. He smashed on Ortega though, man. Honestly, other than the few times he was in danger, because Ortega's
that guy.
always
That
danger.
guy.
I haven't heard from him since, huh?
He's been hurt, y'all. You hurt his ass when
Oh, that's right. He fought.
he
Yeah.
fucked his shoulder up.
Well, Yair was already on his way to kind of tagging him,
It
dude.
seemed like
but
a lot of
he had that armbar lock too.
like a lot of these fighters now are
Yeah.
just like kind of like I want to say one and done.
He quit.
Once
He
you hear
quit, my
about
boy.
Once you hear about them losing, they kind of fall off the thing. Back in the day, at least you had the fighters. There would always be Tito. You mean like fucking what kind of buzz now? But like a George St. Pierre.
Losses mean more now.
Yeah, there's Robbie Lawler. They'd lose, but they'd still be in the media
Yeah,
type shit. They'd still be a factor. After these guys lose, they kind of like who? No, he's done. Like you said, now homie's getting knocked out all the
Unless you're
time.
Michael Chandler,
Yeah.
his fucking name or
Yeah.
something.
You're just putting on exciting fights no matter what, win, lose,
Reyes,
or
when you
draw.
said Reyes, I was like, oh, I forgot about old boy because he did come close. That shit.
He just fell off after John Jones. I said John Jones is a career killer, dude. It's fucking crazy. Look at even Gustafson the second time after he beat him the second
So-
time.
Ran through him a second.
When you're a Hall of Famer, do you still get money? You get money from the UFC for being a Hall of Famer, or in any sport? Football, you don't get no money. You're just a Hall of Famer. That's just
benefits for life at least.
Is it?
Health insurance and shit.
I never understood that. No,
I don't think the UFC has shit like
That's
that.
that shit.
No benefits.
What about
They let him
football?
use the ice bath at the PI, dog.
Yeah.
Hey, dog, come over and play
Sauna
the.
and shit.
We're gonna put you on the video game still, dog. Don't trip. They gotta unlock you. You gotta be on a lock code to ever fight this motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Hey, we're gonna make you a legacy character.
Legacy character,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
You get a little bit of residuals out of it. Yeah, Pride was a shit back then. Glory, I remember Glory too. Pride was the best card I ever seen was when Nick Diaz came over with Gomi and fought Gomi. Yeah, Nick Diaz fought him Pride. Yeah,
Yeah, he got his ass with the go-go powder, right?
Vanderlei Silva. Yeah, but he was high.
That's funny.
He was high and he
He's
got
high now,
but still, dog, like weed, dog. That's not gonna come on, bro. I'll catch you with
It's not gonna make you fight better. Like,
exactly.
Come
I
on
catch
now.
you with the fade and I get you with that weed, ain't me? If I was on PCP, that's one thing,
I
my
think it's
boy.
impressive that he came in faded and still beat.
And still be high,
Yeah,
dog.
it's impressive.
I think Vanderlei Silva fought on that card. Thao probably no more, but that card was we seen that Schooners right there. I ripped the poster off one of the walls. The best card ever, dog. Every fight was or Spooner or something over there. Yeah, Schooners in the. And then every fight there was the best. That was the best card I ever seen. And I seen Chad. You guys probably know he's a young Chad Smith. He was there. He's a little fucking. I think he was like gay dude. He went to prison for raping some fool. But
What the fuck?
Yeah, but he was.
What the fuck?
He was on the Ultimate Fighter thing, and he would always touch up fools. And he was on the. It was kind of like how Bare Knuckles is now, but like what's those bum boxing type shit back in the days. And he'd be on those cards and shit, fucking fools up and shit on there. Me and Thao met him over there, and then one of the guys, my homie Rick, told me, he's like, yeah, that fool's a fucking, that was a hoto, dog, you know? You didn't know? I was like, no, dog. I was like, damn, I gave him one of my choker tap shirts and shit. He's like, yeah, he went to prison for fucking strong raping little youngster out of the gym type shit. I was like, what the fuck, dog? I was like, it's crazy. But anyway, yeah, but that was the best fight I ever seen right there. One of the Pride cards before they left. All fights were just, every fight was just doop. I was like, damn.
You used to watch that shit heavy back in the
heavy,
day?
dog.
That's right.
Since Thao's brother, my cousin Snooki, we'd watch that since from Tank Abbott, dog, from fucking goddamn Mauricio Smith type shit back in the day, you know, from when it was like just your profession against my profession type shit. Where to be the weight class in the Noguera or Gracie's when Gracie's first
Okay. So back in those days,
Back in
when
those
you
days.
seen just specialists against each
Specialists,
other.
yeah, and
Okay.
they come out and just choke them big ass and fucking 300-pound motherfucker out, dog. And then the Tank Abbas came up. Then it kind of with the Tito Ortiz's, the Chocolate Dow, and then he started coming in to where it's at now. Fuck yeah, UFC 1, you know what I mean? Type shit, dog. Yeah, his brother was all into that shit.
That's crazy,
We
dude.
watch
It's
all
only
that.
been 30 years.
The WWEs, all the WWEs, and all that type of. Yeah, it's crazy. Now where it's at now.
This shit happened like recently, I'm pretty sure.
WWE's Brock Lesnar still in that shit.
I didn't even.
Last thing I heard, I'm like, man, last thing I heard.
My son used to watch it with Stone Cold Steve Austin. We just saying like flipping fools out, drinking beers. I was like, all right, now.
That was
actually,
the glory days.
Online, I watched the Undertaker documentary on his way out, how he kept fighting and like, damn, that fool fought for a minute on his way out. I forgot the last dude he fought, but how they set it up and everything and they do everything and how old he was and all the surgeries and shit. Yeah. A lot of the fools are dying and shit just from all the injuries and shit. You see like Hogo in the knees and all them fools are all fucked up, partying so much and whatnot.
Crazy.
But they got paid though, dog.
Hell yeah.
They got fucking paid.
Fuck you, money.
Yeah, they got fucking paid and shit. Yeah, glorious. Remember that card? Remember that card in Pride? We watched that Schooners. Was it Schooners?
Oh yeah, that was Vanderlei and Dan Henderson.
Dan Henderson, Vanderlei, but the whole card was, that was the best card ever, dog.
Yeah, I can't remember all the fight. Nick Diaz and Gomi. Yeah, attacked Norma Gomi.
Vanderlei, Rampage. I was talking about Chad Smith, remember?
Oh yeah.
Chad Smith, a little hoto and shit. Yeah. And I seen him.
He's like one of those dudes you could tell Chuck him though. Like he'll knock some fools out.
He's like a little Rick. He's like Rick and shit.
Yeah.
I seen him at Home Depot working and shit now.
Dude, what's up with Rick, dude? Shit, tell them. Yeah.
It's funny because when you said that he got on the thing, he's like, he threw his little gi right there. I forgot whatever Gracie's like.
Try to shoot me his number or something. I mean,
I'm back at work, dog. I was like, that's funny that you kind of guys started back up again.
Yeah.
Age is kind of same too and shit.
That's up talent. Like try like shoot me his number or something. Like, I want to hit him up. Maybe we fucking chill sometime. Yeah. I don't even mind training with his ass too.
He's doing the dogs. He's doing the dog things right now.
Oh, is he? Yeah. Everyone like it's funny how like shit switches like the weed, like whatever the hustle is, grow weed or do that. Yeah, and then now it's dogs. like the new thing.
I'm into it too, dog. How'd you do it? Show me the thing. He got some good chippers off it though. Huh? He's got some good chippers off. I seen him go through litters already, so I figure every dog's around.
That's the one good thing about him. He always did like goes into it all the way.
Yeah.
And
like I say with the weed thing, that fool is
like makes it money out of it.
What the fuck? He's got a bag. He's touched 30,000 out of it.
He's not wasting his time doing this shit.
He's touched 30,000. He's catching the felony. He's like with the he's touching some good money on there. I give him that. Work ethic ain't so, but nah.
That's cool though, man. Just always been a hustler.
What the fuck is this?
That's cool. He's trained though. I always wanted to train with them. Even Eddie too.
He's like that one. He'll probably give you a mat. You know.
Well, Ed too.
He's already a fucking. I don't know belt wise, but he's trained for so long that he's kind of like, hey.
Who?
Rick.
Oh yeah.
He's probably a white belt, but he's probably really a blue belt.
No, I know. Yeah, or a purple type shit.
He'll probably give you a handful.
Yeah.
He's like a baby Robert and steroid type shit. I mean, like the one I'd want to go against because like I could tell you're squirmy as fuck.
Yeah. And then, well, shit, Benji gave me a handful of shit. I was like, damn.
Who'd you say?
I'm getting older now. No.
Brother-in-law?
Ed. I want to roll Ed.
Ed should be right there.
He's always strong, and like I'm telling you, I grew up with Ed, so I know he's athletic as fuck, and always been that mindset too. Killer shit.
I was always on the fence on him because he seems like his posture seems slow, but Rick's like, he's like, fool, Ed's a killer, fool.
I would not underestimate him, dude.
Ed will kill you, dog. Type shit. Like, he's the one that he always had knives, guns. He's like the more hunter type of. Yeah.
Nah, but with Ed, like. I would never understand him because he was all around athlete all the time.
He always seems.
And he was a scrapper too.
He's passive aggressive type shit, and then he's more not.
Well, I just want to train with him.
Yeah, look over in this bigger.
I wouldn't mind rolling with him. I used to play basketball with him. You know what I mean? We used to play basketball at Clement. You know what I mean? Just roll, too.
No. That'd be a good roll. He's probably still in it too. He was all in it till last time I talked to him.
I remember you telling me. Last time I seen him, he still look in good shape too. So
he looked all into it. That kind of you could kind of keep going with that. It's not like boxing or nothing. You know,
For
judges, you see older dudes in it. Kind of.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Haley Gracie, the motherfucker's like 90 doing that shit.
Your brother, we used to watch. I watched the first UFC one. You know, type shit with the Gracies and just the big.
You know what's crazy though is like.
Smith.
What was crazy was like Horace Gracie was like their newest black belt because. Like Hickson Gracie was a gangster of that family. Like if they would have sent Hickson to the UFC to start it, Jorge and Gracie actually started the UFC. But if Hickson Gracie had came in and just they put him in there, this guy like legendary type 300, 400 like street fight type shit in Brazil, you know.
Hickson would have fucked shit up. Smashing
fools. So he's gonna come in there and he would smash everybody easily and wouldn't even be competitive. So it was not gonna type sell. So it's like, let's make it competitive. Let's send our earliest, our newest black belt, you know, like little homie, you know, like other family. And Hoist went and won the first couple of UFCs. being the lighter fucking guy too. You know, like 150 not like buffed out, like because Hickson was a little more jacked actually too.
Yeah,
you know,
and
so,
Hickson was big, bro, too, man.
Yeah,
So
he was
it's
a big
just
dude.
imagine what he would do. You know, didn't he fight in Pride?
Yeah, he fought in Pride. Yeah,
Okay.
he was undefeated everywhere. You know, so no one ever
Crazy.
fucked with him.
Who was that one Japanese dude who was known as the fucking what's it
Takanori
called?
Magomi or no? Or no, Sakuraba?
Yeah, Sakuraba. Yeah, the
Sakuraba.
Gracie killer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know he would always get that Kimura, the standing. Yeah, I don't even want to go there. He got this he got the fucking Kimura, like a standing Kimura, because like if someone has your hand, like you know, like say if someone has your back, you could get them in a straight armbar. Like if their arms draped over on you, like if you switch it this way, you could actually get them in a straight armbar, and they have your back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like he would always do the fucking get a Kimura, even though they have his back. And that's kind of how he broke a couple. I think he broke someone's arm, one of the Gracies.
Yeah, fucking Crow Cop right
A couple of dudes. But they call him the Gracie Killer because of that move that he kept getting on them.
We're fucking
You know, like
old.
they would have his back, but he'd end up getting a Kimura somehow, like because he gets get over that shoulder still
Yeah.
and get it and then control from the back. And then he would end up fucking reversing it. Like him and Hoist like had like a hour-long match or some shit, hour and a half long match.
Yeah.
Or some shit
I
like
heard
that.
that the whole Gracie family, like, they meet up and shit. Like when they have their reunions, they just have private matches and shit, but they won't disclose what the fuck happens. You know?
That's tight.
That's some shit, you know?
That whole family of killers, huh? Imagine your whole family tree is nothing but Brazilian jiu-jitsu killers.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
in Brazil,
like
you know.
how we link up and drink and
Radar,
shit. These
dog.
motherfuckers roll.
Yeah. It's fun like that though. Like you train, so you know it is fun sometimes.
Pass down. It's
Like right now, we're like hitting the bag when we're buzz. Like if we're all rolling, we have the mat set up. We'll probably be rolling.
Like
You know what I mean?
Mexicans and boxing, you know what I mean? Passing down the fathers, all Muslim Mexican like you know,
tradition.
boxing tradition and fighting. I mean, watching them. Cesar Chavez is the whole fucking
Yeah.
That was really to the American De La Hoya type shit, you know?
Yeah.
That kind of runs in the culture. But I was watching the Crow Cop and the O-ring fight down. We're old as fuck, dog.
I know.
Yeah, I remember that fucking fight. The one that looked right there, damn, that shit's back in goddamn 720 pixels and shit.
Like
Like,
Crow Cop and fucking
Crow Cop.
Vandalay.
Yeah,
It's like
bro.
might as well be watching that shit on VHS, huh?
bro.
720, that's 480 right there, dog.
Damn, yeah, 480, dog.
Three-
I was like,
yeah.
I was like, damn, it's been that long. Like, fuck, dog, that shit blew my mind right now. Like, dang. I can remember.
Like that's what's crazy. Like, cause me, that's why I used to be all into sports and shit. When you see fools' whole fucking careers and then they're retired,
And then retired,
You know,
like-
and then you still see them like, damn.
like, dang, if you're retiring, where am I at with this shit? Like, what the
Exactly.
fuck? Yeah, the whole career. Yeah, you watch their whole careers out come up, and then now you're done.
Hey, what do you think of Yair and Volkanovski though? That's obviously gonna be the next fight.
I don't think Yair could take him. Like the stand up looks sharp, but Volkanovski, bro, he's just too much of a puzzle. You know, he's too good, dude. Like I don't know,
It's
man.
too good everywhere.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I think the stamina sets them apart from a.
What do you think of
that's
that?
gonna push their shit. Look at
Yair and Volk. That's the next fight.
On the gas tank, when he couldn't do what he wanted to do, what Yushi could do and shit.
Right now,
And
huh?
it isn't like all those feints and everything.
know,
Like, it isn't
dude.
like that shit doesn't exert
Southpaw
energy. You know?
switching.
Like I said, even in defeat, he's impressive.
Dude. I think he's gonna take
Yeah.
it to Yair.
That's a hard beat right there for
Yeah.
a while.
Like that
feel
fight
like-
could have went either way, but
And I feel like Volkanovski
Either way,
get
it's-
better.
You gotta watch it
Yeah.
back.
yeah, I know.
You're gonna have to let Father Time
Should've
take it
ordered
at this point
Maybe we'll think differently.
for the 45-pound division at least.
But I saw a lot of people saying that Volk should have won that.
Yeah,
A lot of people.
That's his mom.
I think a lot of people he got more fans
We
though.
just gotta watch it back. Sure.
Yeah, for sure. That has to run it back
All
on
the
that one.
emotions and shit when you watch it the first time, you feel me? You might think differently.
Yeah.
Look at that Crow Cop one. That was
For those
seamless.
takedowns, he did take him down the first 3 rounds.
That's just crazy.
But,
dog.
First one was close though.
yeah, because it was right at the end of the round.
Yeah.
Like you said, whole
That's
people's
a
whole
minute.
careers and to see him end. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Vader's little brother.
But I don't know about I don't know if Yair could take that because I just feel like Volk could go through a couple of those crazy ass strikes and he's not gonna fold like that from a hard punch because Islam hit him a few times and you know he hit him flush.
This one probably is harder than Yair too, so.
Yeah, and he was able to eat it and kind of still come
But
push
he's
that
fucking
pace.
good at breaking, closing that distance too. He's definitely gonna hit Yair.
Like I said, those feints, man, those feints are fucking nice because then he sets up that right behind the feint.
Yeah.
You know, like Volk has a sick ass feint game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
just where he's just
that's what
sitting there,
he's
just
saying,
getting reactions out of you and fucking
Coming in.
Like,
Showing
yeah.
different- showing
Just
different
like when
levels.
we were fucking rolling with the takedowns, like right away, you're kind of fucking do. Maybe think about shit like, oh shit, was he gonna go up there, down there? You know what I mean? Like, where's he gonna shoot forward? Like, we go there, that.
Unpredictable,
We gotta be more unpredictable. Yeah, this dude rolls with some dude skinnier than him, just takes him down like immediately, just fucking like 2 seconds and shit. Like, I was like, but into a guillotine though. It was like, I thought I was like,
You said you want to run that shit back?
Yeah.
That's right.
I took him down in like 2 fucking seconds, but he just locked in that guillotine.
Just right.
Do you feel like he gave it to you?
What do you mean? The
Like
takedown?
like he gave you the takedown?
He wasn't stopping that shit.
Oh, okay.
Nah,
Okay,
he didn't
okay.
take it down.
He's getting
Slamming his ass. He's like, I'm slamming his ass harder.
he had
next
no
time.
wrestling, dude. That dude, nah, not even
Good
how.
on his back though, for sure.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Rolled
That's what's
on
up.
the dude. He tapped his ass too.
there's some nice transitions.
Yeah, he's slick.
I don't know. I was breathing too hard to watch anybody. I was like, fuck.
It's gonna be me next time I roll with you guys, man. It's all
Yeah,
right. Hey,
nah.
just let me know though, for real. Let me know. I'm down.
Definitely.
I'll try to Khabib you. That's okay now.
We'll see what's up. We'll see what's
Nah, I
up.
was playing. Nah, I never know.
Squirmy
I know
dog.
you're definitely knowledgeable, so yeah. I thought the whole Kimura shit too. It's just,
Yeah.
it's a nice setup. Yeah, you never know because it's all muscle memory too once you get on there.
Yeah, for
And
real.
it's all it's
That's
fun.
why the whole thing now, getting older now, just like I just gotta wait for this fool to get tired and shit.
Dude, that's all I'm saying. Like, fuck, dude. Like, I already know we're gonna end up getting each other if we're gonna keep training. I'm gonna get him. He's gonna get me. It's right there. But it is what it is. I don't care. You get tapped. I don't give a shit.
Getting better if you're not losing.
Yeah, exactly. If you ain't tapping, you ain't learning.
Your
You ain't
fucking
getting
arm
better.
and shit.
Unless, yeah. If you do that, then that probably means you learned that you should have tapped.
Yeah.
A little faster.
Yeah.
A little faster. Like, if you got fucked up that way.
Oh, damn. This is the longest clip ever, huh? We haven't changed it since time.
Overeem.
We've been watching a fucking hour of Wolverine this time.
Back when he was
His
a
whole
youth
career,
in Dutch.
His whole career.
Whole ass kickboxing career.
It is, huh? Is this-
I
K1.
don't know, right? Like over 50 fights. I
It
know
is.
that.
I haven't,
K1.
I haven't had the
You're in
remote.
that shit.
Oh, it is right here.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't changed it or nothing.
Hard shit.
Put that shit on a minute ago. What was that? No
Oh,
way, that
yeah.
was 6 minutes.
Nah,
We
fuck
just kept
no.
going into different ones.
It was like an Alistair Overeem
damn.
rabbit hole and shit.
Reunion, huh? Fucking tribute to his ass.
Rabbit hole.
We'll go home and look up
Fucking
this fight.
Pavlovich looks like a damn villain from Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah, I had to look up.
For real though.
Yeah.
That guy's a fucking beast.
I had to
though.
look up BMF to get Masvidal. I didn't know how to spell Masvidal.
Damn, look at Islam does look kind of fucked
Yeah,
up.
it's-
What the fuck? Islam got his ass. You can,
yeah.
Of course, Nate Diaz say that
He
shit.
was worried there. Islam got his ass whooped.
I don't think about this.
Yeah.
You know, like I got the win. I showed that I am the best fighter
Yeah.
pound for pound in the
I
world.
want the challenge.
The judges say what the judges say.
Yeah. I won that fight convincingly.
Chael got Volk 1-2.
Huh?
That's what it says right there.
I've
What
been
it
seeing
say?
a gang of old ass like Chael son in reels, dog, where he's talking to fucking reporters, dog. It's just funny,
Chael
bro.
got good ones
It's
though.
funny. He does have some good
He
ass
says what
ones.
he gotta say and gets out. He don't got no hour shit. He just
He's like, let's talk a minute about this. Like, you just
Yeah.
fucking, like, just all
like I
fucking
said,
just.
he'll just say what he gotta say. His little spiel. Get in, got off, throw his thing out.
You talking about his podcast?
Podcast, whatever.
Oh, okay.
This is it, right?
Let's take the judges' criteria of how to score a fight. Like,
Yeah, he was good on the mic.
But he'll tell you what it is, tell you what he thinks,
Industry standard is to be
and get off.
yeah.
If you were to go back
Give you something to think about.
to boxing, any way that they want to do
Oh, extra cerebral.
Huh?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
it, MMA should be done right now. which is
Oh, he just got. Oh,
This
shit.
fool puts up, like,
it wouldn't matter if you were
content like a motherfucker, though.
Oh, so he's in his basement.
He's a workhorse.
So he's in his basement right now. Then just
He's a workhorse, man.
You have a home
You gotta give it to him.
advantage. What does that mean? That means if you're the guy from home and the judges have an opportunity to stick it up the other guy's ass,
That's what I was thinking,
Yeah.
honestly.
they will.
yeah.
That's honestly, that's what I was thinking. Why not give it to him? That's what I was thinking at the end.
Watch the Olympics.
If it was like that, they would have given
If it was like that, but
It was close
wasn't-
enough.
It was an infinitive though. That's what's saying. Yeah.
Islam would have been butthurt, but big fucking deal. Like, what did you do?
He had to come and take that shit more. But with the takedowns and everything, I think Islam do it. Like you said, yeah. 'Cause you guys were like iffy on the first round, second round.
Yeah.
Kurt Angle years, if you will.
The first 2 rounds could have went either way.
More Olympic champions
But he got the takedown, so.
because we're on American
It was all sunburned up.
He's all red, huh?
Turkey neck
I know. Where
down.
is this fool at? Is he in Australia or what?
That's the tanning beds where they put you on. These lasers.
The UV.
Yeah.
The UV
How
rays.
you get that red on your neck, dog?
You sure did.
Just your neck.
He's got Kamala. He's got Kamala. Hey, he's got Kamala Harris neck.
This was red as
Have you seen that fucking meme?
Sleep outside, my boy. What the fuck?
Zoned down. That's all I heard was how do you get that red on your neck, dog?
Hey, as long as he don't get Kamala Harris neck. Have you seen that pictures of her? Fuck. Like a straight up
is
turkey
my
neck,
town,
like a
not
fucking
yours.
dead ass turkey.
That was like his Adam apple right before it. It was
Like he was wearing a turtleneck, huh? It's like what the fuck?
Damn.
But even his biceps are red.
Who's the only one that had
Something
No
happened.
shit. Look at that fool's neck. And like right where his Adam's apple's ass, like
Stops.
white.
Yeah.
He was wearing a tight ass turtleneck with short ass
That-
sleeves
is
before
that
he was
fucking-
like, nah, this won't cut it. Let me
His
throw
arms
the
too,
polo.
though. Like his arms on one side.
He fell asleep like this, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like his like this side of his arms are red as fuck, and then look at his forearms.
Nah, but for real though, you're right. Hey, the Adam's apple's white,
Right.
and then yeah,
Did you get
Even right here in his face too, like he was wearing glasses or some shit.
fucking headburn is
Like you know what I'm saying? Like he was wearing goggles. Sorry,
looks crazy. On
sorry, I didn't hear this fucking video, but we got a clown tail for this shit. No one can understand what you're saying because you're a fucking suntan.
white man speaks from the heart, homie. His neck turns
It's
red.
funny, yeah.
His veins popping out and shit.
Popping out.
Straight up hulking out and shit just to fucking get a sentence out.
Like you said, I don't even know what he said right now. I'm looking at the neck like we're trying to think like what the fuck.
The cream of the crop. Like, might as well be in a fucking WWE
Man, Randy
Macho Man
Savage.
or some shit, you know. Snapping a Slim Jim. You know, like, it's all fucking roided, veined out and shit. Veins fucking popping out everywhere.
Hey, so how many fools did this guy fuck up in Vegas that one time?
Oh, I know, like 5 fools, dude. This fool fucked up like 5 fools, dude.
Yeah, they
Like-
said something to his wife or something, or did something with his wife.
That shit's crazy, though. He just went and just whooped 5 dudes' ass like nothing.
But that's easy.
He's not
though.
even a
Yeah,
striker.
especially like a little bit of alcohol charged up,
What I'm
you know,
saying,
too.
on the streets, dudes don't know how to fight like the regular fire like that, so it's gonna be easy to kind of whoop someone.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Fucking single
Still, though.
down.
Yeah.
Oh, no, anyone.
Yeah,
like,
hey, and especially they're out of shape,
yeah,
slam their
shit,
ass real
dog.
hard. They're
Yeah,
you know
like
they're
you said,
fucked.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be real quick, you know. Especially how he did. You see what he did with Vandalay and shit. Like Vandalay, I don't want to hurt you, and the thing.
Yeah.
Don't come near me. If you come near me, I'm gonna have to fucking put you down here. Put that motherfucker right
This
down.
fool's wrestling is fucking sick, dude.
Yeah,
It's
that's
so
what I'm saying.
underrated. Like you see, like he literally took down fucking Anderson Silva like in like 1.2 seconds.
So he
type
got
shit.
that strength,
Like,
and he
ding
can kind
ding.
of deflect. If you
Yeah,
charge at him, he
like-
can deflect you and
like,
throw your ass
fuck.
one way. Do what, you know? Besides, without putting
This
hands
fool
on
had that type of forward drive with his takedowns that you're going down, dude. Like just, it's like might not be so decorated collegiately, but he was a fucking beast. I think it's all American, yeah, for sure. That's just trying to. Still a fucking beast. There were like 5 fucking dudes, dude. That's fucking still crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's like some Van Damme shit.